and welcome to Barca News, and welcome to another Watchalong. Today oh my God, holy shit, we just started the live, and Cancelo almost scored an own goal. It was an attack by Athletic Club de Bilbao. The attacker sends a cross in. Cancelo slides for the tackle, and the ball hits the post. My goodness, we just started this. It's already starting off to a crazy start. But anyways, welcome everyone to the watch along. Today we're watching Athletic Club de Bilbao versus FC Barcelona at San Mamés, a match where Barcelona will need a victory since yesterday Real Madrid won their respective match against who they play against Celta Vigo. We get an attack by Ferran Torres. I think he was offside. He takes a shot and it's blocked, but yeah, he is offside. So right now Real Madrid have cut the distance between them and Barcelona down to 1 point. So if Barcelona win today's match, then of course we will extend that lead back to 4 points. Now let's look at the lineup, because this is the lineup that Hansi Flick chose for today. Of course, lots of rotations given the exertion that the team suffered against Atletico Madrid in the second leg of the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey. And plus, we do have a Champions League match right around the corner against Newcastle on Tuesday. Now, in goal, we have Joan Garcia. Our defensive line, we have Joao Cancelo taking the place of Jules Koundé, and Gerard Maldini taking the place of Alejandro Balde, with our 2 center backs being Pau Cubarsí and Eric Garcia, who is back because, of course, Cubarsí did miss the match against Atletico Madrid due to suspension. In the midfield, we have Marc Bernal getting yet another start, right next to Marc Casado, replacing, of course, Pedri, because Pedri played full 90 minutes, even though he had just came back from injury. And, of course, Frankie de Jong is injured. And in the attacking midfield, we have Dani Olmo in the place of Fermin Lopez, who also played against Atletico de Madrid. And in the front three, we have Lamine Yamal, Marcus Rashford taking the place of Coutinho, and Ferran Torres starting in that 9th position, given that Lewandowski just came back from injury with that broken eye socket. Now it's the 2nd minute of the match. We just saw another shot being taken by Atletico Madrid. It went, Athletic Club de Bilbao. It went over the post, and now Barcelona trying to build from the back, but Athletic Club stealing the ball, and now Pau Cubarsí intercepting the ball and also giving it away, all in the same play. Long ball to Iñaki Williams, but really bad header by Iñaki Williams right at the hands of Joan Garcia. Athletic Club de Bilbao starting this match strong. They're looking to score, but of course they won't because they suck. And here comes Dani Olmo. Forgot about the ball. Come on, Olmo. Now Lamine Yamal has the ball. By the way, the team playing with that Kobe Bryant kit. I love that kit, the away kit. I have it. I should have worn it. I fucked up. But hey, I guess my sweater is the same color, so it's okay, right? So let's go, Barca! Barca! Sorry, I'm a little fired up today. I love match day. I love watching Barca play. Let's see. Vizca Michael says, in order for Ferran and Christensen to now be renewed, Laporta cannot win this election. Yeah, man. Now they're saying they're trying to offer Christensen a 2-year contract. 2-year, which is as long as he's been out due to injury. Crazy. Anyways, we see Nico Williams, who was trying to get past. Sorry, not Nico. That's not Nico Williams. Nico Williams is injured. I thought it was him because he kind of moves right here. But a goal kick for Barcelona. I think Nico Williams is still injured, right? What a season by Nico Williams. Pretty sure he's regretting his decision not to come to Barca.
Against a club in which you mentioned they've had really horrible.
Let's see now, Pau Cubarsí with the ball
maybe just a little something to prove
to Gerard Maldini. Wait a minute, I see Cancelo on the left.
To a rival in Real
so I guess
the way they did will leave
the lineup wrong. I mean, the lineup is the lineup, obviously. The players, we know who's starting. But I thought Cancelo would be on the right with Maldini on the left. But no, it's Pau Cubarsí and Maldini as the 2 center backs. And Cancelo's playing on the left with Eric Garcia playing as a right back. That's very interesting. Obviously, we've seen Eric Garcia play well against on the right back position. Olmo now losing the ball. Lamine Yamal mad, telling him, hey, bro, I'm right here. Pass me the ball. But, of course, Olmo I don't know if he's almost due for a good match yet, you know, because he usually gives you one good match followed by like 10 bad ones. So I don't know. Has it been 10 bad ones? Here comes Lamine Yamal. He's in the box. Gets rid of his defenders. Lamine sends a cross into Ferran. Ferran the Sardine, living up to his reputation of being a shitty attacker, because an incredible ball by Lamine Yamal to Ferran Torres. And what does the idiot do? Instead of taking a shot at goal, he decides to pass it to the middle where there's absolutely nobody. Good job, Ferran Torres. Here comes Joao Cancelo with the shot from outside the box, but it goes over goal. Wow, my God, man. Ferran Torres already fucking up. Already fucking up. Incredible ball by Lamine Yamal to Ferran Torres in front of goal. And instead of taking a shot, he tries to pass it down to the middle. Well, there's absolutely no Barca players. My goodness, bro. My goodness. It is so frustrating to see someone like Ferran Torres on our team. It's more frustrating to know that they're trying to renew him. Oh, yeah, there's Nico Williams. Nico Williams in the stands, injured, laughing because he's making a crap load of money and yet providing absolutely no benefit to Athletic Club. So he's probably laughing at his own club like, haha, look at these suckers paying me all this money and I haven't played like in months. Evgeny says, hi Mo, we'll be back when the goals start happening. Bisca Barca. All right, my friend. Hopefully that will be pretty soon. I want to see lots of goals at San Mamés. To remind Athletic Club de Bilbao that they are a small, pathetic club.
With the old stadiums.
Norbin Vargas says the game started, Mo. Where you at? My bad. I was having breakfast. I did the mocast today. The mocast went a little bit long. And then I had to go take my dog out. And then I came back from taking my dog out. I had to have breakfast. And then I was like, oh, crap, it's 3 p.m. And I had to like run upstairs to start the live. Nice. Great effort by Marc Bernal, who wins the ball. And the referee stops the match because the Athletic Club de Bilbao player is on the ground crying like a little bitch. All right, cool. Isca Michael says, Cancelo, bro. And Billy Mack says, Vamos, Barca. Wait, why is he crying like a little bitch? That was not a foul. Oh! His left ankle. Oh, my God. That looked painful. I'm sorry, bro, for calling you a little bitch. That looked pretty nasty. He twisted his ankle when he stepped on it.
Not only does that, you know,
his cleats get stuck in the grass and the pitch. And all the weight of his body just pushes the leg out. And he twists his ankle. That looked really painful. Not a foul, though. Marc Bernal got the ball clean. But he just, like, loses balance in the way he steps. Just ends up twisting his ankle. Bro. That poor bastard. Those hurt, man. I've twisted my ankle like that before. Let's hope it's not too serious. Let's hope he didn't tear any ligaments. Hopefully it's just a sprain. He can ice it, keep it elevated, and then eventually, you know, be fine, because, you know, torn ligaments means you're out for a while. He looks like he's in less pain now, so that's a good sign. Usually if it's a torn ligament, you know, the pain is going to be there for a while. But play has resumed. We have now Marc Casado with the ball in the middle. Man, Marc Casado looks so tiny next to Marc Bernal. It's crazy. Marc Bernal looks huge on the field, man. He's a giant. So imposing, physically speaking, man.
I'd be surprised if Fulham don't pull that out.
Let's see. Paco Arce now opens it up to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal to Olmo. Athletic Club Bilbao players complaining about an offside, and that's exactly what the referee will give. Let's see. Looks like Unai is done. He is limping off the field with the help of the doctors. So it looks like he's done. That sucks, man. Sucks for him. It really does. Like I said, hopefully no torn ligaments. Hopefully it's just a sprain that he can ice, keep elevated, and then be back in no time. Because at the end of the day, you know, as much as I want Barcelona to humiliate Athletic Club Bilbao, these are still players. These are still humans. And we wish them no evil. And it looks like Valverde is now preparing the substitution. The referee will allow the substitution to happen before before Unai Simon takes the free kick for Athletic Club.
Scored 5 goals this season in La Liga. 3 of them
Here we go. We have the substitution. It looks like Navarro is coming in for Unai. Man, Unai. Not looking good. Not looking good. All right, let's see. Billy Max says Torres get a haircut already. Yeah. A haircut or a leave of absence until 2027, which is when his contract expires. Here we go. Lamine winning the ball. Casado puts the ball to Rashford. Rashford back to Cancelo. Barcelona are in attack now. Cancelo puts in a long ball for Rashford. Really bad pass. And Unai Simon ends up getting to it. So danger is over. Everything's gonna be all right.
Ask if you're Athletic Club to press.
Let me see.
We know
Let's switch this around.
Ability to pass the ball out of pressure. And
I'm gonna switch this
because
around.
Of that high line, a lot of times, then once they break that press, they're off to the races.
Garcia
So,
is actually
there is
in
a
the
benefit
place
of
of
doing it. I think you'll see a
Cancelo.
little. They'll pick and choose now after that quick press.
And
in
whoa.
this
Not now.
match when they
I don't know
do
what just
so,
happened.
because I think it can
There we go.
have the wrong result.
Garcia. No. Here is Cancelo. Switch this up. What am I doing to myself? My God.
Chances at either
There
end
you
of the
go.
field.
Garcia.
Barcelona start this game 1 point ahead of Real Madrid.
Cancelo.
A dramatic 94th minute victory.
Cancelo's
And, Vigo
2.
against
Gerard Martinez
Celta on
18.
Friday
All right,
night.
there we go. We switched it up. Oh, whoa.
Athletic Club.
There we go. Because we got Eddie Garcia as one fullback. Gerard Maldini is the other fullback. Sorry, Cancelo the other fullback. And then we got Gerard Maldini and Pau Garcia are two center backs. All right. Now we got the order right. Let's see. Now Marc Bernal with the ball. Marc Bernal pushing forward. Oh, Bernal gets the ball stolen away from him. But it's going to be a throw-in anyway for Barcelona. Let's see. Hayden says better of using Fermin Lopez as striker can score goals. And Bisca Michael says hopefully Rooney comes on halftime. And Akum Long says I would like to see Tommy play along with the other La Masia players that Flick called up, especially Xabi, whom Flick said reminds him of Philip Lam. So I think it's all going to depend on how early we can put this match away. If we can, score 2-3 goals early on, then maybe, yeah, we could see Xabi Espart come on. Maybe we could see Tommy towards the end. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see Lewy come in towards the end as well, so he can start getting some minutes after that injury.
Missed the pass.
And plus, of course, in preparation for the Champions League match against Newcastle.
Cancelo wasn't able to.
So we'll see. I'm sure there's going to be substitutions. We'll see which substitutions will come. It's all, again, going to depend on how early we can put this match away.
Especially with the Spain national team. Even this in his second season, I think Barcelona have fully understood how to utilize his unique talents.
Bernal now with the ball.
It is Bernal who had a storming game in the...
Bernal to Gerard Maldini. Maldini with the long pass to Lamine Yamal on the right side. Lamine Yamal brings it down a little bit bad, but he still regains the ball. And Lamine Yamal ends up losing the ball, goes out of bounds, and now it's going to be a throw-in for Athletic Club de Bilbao. Oh, they're showing that.
The more you look
that ankle twist of Unai again.
Doesn't look good.
Man, those are painful. Because you got the whole momentum of your body going one way, and your ankle gets stuck. So all that force just pulls on it.
You can just frustrate Lamine Yamal, particularly in the form that Lamine Yamal is in right now. That will do Athletic Club so many more favors than the odd cross or the odd possession higher up the pitch.
We got Boiro. That's who's marking Lamine. Boiro. Never heard of him. Boiro. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be okay.
Harry Garcia to Kubasi, who's one of the few constants in the Barcelona
team. All right, Gerard Maldini to Cancelo now. Cancelo on the left, passes it back to Maldini.
Cup game at
Maldini to Casado, who's on the left now. Casado, great pass to Rashford. Rashford to Cancelo. But the pass was,
Yeah, it was a
had
shame.
a
It
little
was
bit of
just a
deflection
little
on it,
bit
so it kind
behind
of
him.
slowed
If that had
Barca's
been in
attacks, and
front
now
of him,
Barcelona trying from the right
would've been
side
interesting to
with Eddie
see.
Garcia giving it to
But
Lamine.
with it being behind,
Lamine to Olmo.
the pass from Rashford, Cancelo just had to
Olmo to
keep
Bernal.
possession
Bernal opens it up to
as opposed
Eric.
to getting into the box and trying to create a goal-scoring chance.
Eric back to Bernal. Athletic Club really doing a good job with the defending.
To Cancelo, playing into a wall of,
Yeah, but they have pretty much a low block going, but a very fast-moving low block that's going from side to side, just putting pressure on Barcelona's players. Great pass to Ferran. Ferran tries to sneak it through to Rashford, but it's intercepted, and the players are complaining that it was a handball. Referee doesn't blow the whistle, and now it's going to be a throw-in for
You know that
Barcelona.
once Athletic Club kind of drops into that defensive shell, it's going to take
That is a handball
maybe
on
a little
Vivian.
case there that it came off the body and then onto the arm of Vivian. But it's going to take quick ball
Gemma
movement.
says,
It's gonna
hey
take
Mo, how are you?
just
I'm
those
doing great,
really
my friend. How
pinpoint
are you?
perfect
How is everybody
passes
doing in the chat
essentially for
section?
the
Let me know.
1-2
Drop
touch
your
combo
comments. Let me
to
know.
open up as
Respond with a
Athletic Club
1 if you're
knows
doing great.
they have
Respond with
to
a 2 if
stay
you're doing
compact
bad.
defensively
Respond with
or
a
the game
3
can get
if
away
you're
from them
doing
in a hurry.
comme ci, comme ça. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Also, let me know about your predictions for this match. Who do you think is going to win? What do you think the scoreline is going to be like? Who do you think is going to score? Let me know in the chat section. We got Rashford now with the ball.
Only started 2 of the previous.
All right. Barca Mama with the 1. She's feeling great. It's a Saturday. Barca's playing. It's a great day. Let's see. Clement says Barcelona is winning this game. All right. Billy Mack says here we go with the bad refs already. Yeah. That's just the story. Van Deca says 3 and a Barca win. All right. Van Deca's feeling a little bit of comme ci, comme ça.
The movement,
but hopefully Barcelona will win,
Torres
and then you'll
multiple
feel
times.
great.
He was frustrated with Cancelo that he
Billy
made
Mack
this
says
run, and
0-2 Barca. All right.
Cancelo elected to pass
As we
the ball
see
backwards,
that foul
and then,
on Eric Garcia.
again, just always
Barca
trying
Mama
to
predicting
create that
Barcelona
space.
3,
It's just so
Athletic Club de
important,
Bilbao
particularly when
1.
you have a side
Okay,
that
okay,
is,
I like that too.
you know, after that
Chema
quick
says,
start
Bo,
from
say hi to
Athletic Club
Suriname.
is
I am from Suriname. All right, let's go.
conceded
Suriname in the
territory
house.
now and is
I love it.
consolidating
I love it. I love it.
defensively.
All right, Norvin, he's feeling
It'll be
great
interesting
too.
to see if Navarro's introduction
Aku
and
Blog
the
says,
pace
if I
that
was
you
Deco, I
mentioned,
would try
Rob,
my best to buy Luka
if they
Vaskovic,
are
a Croatian
able to
defender
pick
from
off a
Hamburg.
wayward
We talked about
pass or
Vaskovic yesterday.
make a good tackle if they can then exploit the high line
Check
from
out the
Barca.
podcast. As right now, looks like Rashford's gonna take that free kick. Nope, he doesn't. Lamine takes it. Long pass to Rashford. Rashford crossing to the box. But that cross is cleared. Interesting play by Barcelona. Rashford pretending he was going to take the free kick, making a deep
Yeah, I
run,
like
and
that
then
from
Lamine
Laporte.
Yamal giving
Yeah,
him the
you saw
pass
that
with Rashford
Unai Simon
sending the
was
cross to the
well-positioned
box,
collect,
but
as a
it
defender,
was cleared. Still Barcelona's ball
always
since
if-
it was a
if-
throw-in.
If you're not sure, clear the danger.
Let's
Laporte
see.
did
Norvin
exactly
predicting
that.
a
You
4-1.
start
Wait,
to
are you saying
find, though,
Athletic
when
Club are
you
going to
play
win
Barcelona,
4-1?
When they're in the kind of form
No,
where
bro,
they
the
are
opposite.
passing the ball well and moving is
Let's see. Joao Cancelo now with the
more energy
pelota.
you use without the ball
Oh.
than with the ball.
Rashford gets the ball taken away from him, but thankfully Gerard Martin was there to clear any danger. It's going to be a
Barcelona is very
throw-in
comfortable in possession and
for Athletic Club de
Athletic
Bilbao
Club
as we
is
see
working very
another
hard to
Athletic Club de Bilbao
just
player
keep
on the
their
ground.
positioning well.
It
And
looks like when Gerard Martin
After a
cleared
while,
that ball,
it leads then guess what, Rob? Then you bring on a Rafinha.
he hit
and you
the
bring
Athletic
on
Club de Bilbao in
Lewandowski after
Jawaré
you've worked
Hizar
for 60, 70 minutes without
in
the
the
ball.
looks
Yeah,
like
good
on the
luck.
hip. Norvin says, oh yeah, 1-4 Barca. All right, there we go. There we go. Let's see. Possession, 77% for Barca, 23% for Athletic Club.
Full fitness now.
Definitely one-sided possession, but we need to do something with that possession. Possession for the sake of possession ain't shit. And a shot from outside the box by Athletic Club de Bilbao that goes flying over goal. And it's gonna be a Barcelona ball. These Basque names are very interesting, by the way.
Took a shot, never got it on
It was
target. But these are the situations that they're gonna need,
Jawarejizar is the one who took the
maybe a little
shot.
bit more often than we've seen in the last 10 minutes, where they just put that little bit of fear.
Let's
in
see.
Barcelona
Now, Joao
with that
Cancelo with the
over
ball.
top.
Barcelona so far not creating any danger, even though it's been 20 minutes since the match began. Babe says Barca win 2-1. Okay, a little bit more conservative there. So far, I see Athletic Club Bilbao with lots of energy, lots of intensity. In Barcelona, not so much. Barcelona haven't really been able to generate anything, moving the ball very slowly. Athletic Club, though, they're keeping the pressure on Barcelona. Their players look like they really want this victory. Nice, great interception by Eric Garcia, who gives it to Lamine. Lamine ball to Ferran, and Ferran again with the shitty control. My God, man. This fucking guy cannot control a single ball. A great pass by Lamine Yamal to Ferran right at the edge of the box. Had he controlled it well, he would have been in great position to take a shot. But instead, he controls it like he always does, like a 5-year-old who's never played football in his life. And the ball ends up bouncing out. My God, bro. Ferran Torres, how did you ever even become a professional football player when you can't even control a single ball? You can't even control the ball. It's like every pass he gets, the ball just bounces off his feet. Ooh, Garcia almost got into trouble there with Iñaki Williams pressing on him, but he was able to solve that by clearing the ball with his head. It's going to be a throw-in for Athletic Club.
You and I were so used to
Clement says, I'm interested in FC Barcelona. And Chema says, Ferran needs to go. Yeah, man, fuck. Feldman says, Atletico Sociedad was a good match. Oh, you're talking about the semi-final, right? I think Athletic Club got eliminated, right? And Athletic Club, bro, what a season. They're out of the Spanish Super Cup. They're out of the Copa del Rey. They're out of the Champions League, right? Or are they still in the Champions League? I can't remember. Let me see.
Here is Celtic. They were taking a gamble there. They had 4 in attack, Athletic Club.
Yeah, I think they are, right? Yeah, they're out of the Champions League. And obviously, in La Liga, you know, they're sitting 9th. What a season. Mustafa says -1 Ferran. Uncle Blanc says Ferran Torres and Dani Olmo are taking my love out of football, especially Ferran. Not a shark, he's a shrimp. I wouldn't even call him a shrimp because I love shrimp and I don't love Ferran. Maybe a...
Twice these sides have met this season. A 4-0
maybe larva,
Barcelona,
you know, that...
5-0.
Maybe lobster eggs,
the Middle East and the
you know, because
Cup
they're in form of larva. Most of it gets eaten away.
Yes,
you know, like a lobster can put like tens of thousands of eggs.
It was, and that was a reckless ball.
Yeah, I think it's 10,000 eggs per every inch of body. So if they're like 8 inches long, they put 80,000 eggs or something like that. And out of those 80,000 eggs, only like 1 or 2 survive, because most of them just, you know, float away as larvae and get eaten. So that's Ferran right now. It's just those eggs, the larva eggs that just getting eaten by everyone. But yeah. Oh, Lamine Yamal who slips. Eric Garcia has to slide to save that ball. And then he crashes. Who did he crash with? Oh, he crashed with Boiro. No, Adama. He crashed with Adama. Yeah, Adama Boiro. That's his name.
Not good for your health, that case.
I've seen him before, Adama Boiro.
Man.
But yeah, Eric Garcia and Adama Boiro, they both slide for that ball that Lamine Yamal lost because he slipped, and they ended up crashing into each other. Oof, did not look good, but I think they'll be fine. I think this is just pain.
Just said, why are we going for this at the same time?
Oh,
crunch.
Shit, knee against knee.
Does Garcia just take a knee right to the thigh?
Ooh.
And vice versa?
That's painful.
Ouch.
They'll be fine, though. They'll be fine. It's just the pain from the crash.
Oh,
but they'll be fine. And there we go. We got Boiro's up. Eric Garcia's up. The match is going to restart again with a free kick. Casado now has the ball. Passes it back to Ubarsi. Chema says Barca need to sign a real number 9. Yes, we do, my friend. Yes, we do. We need it like yesterday. We desperately need it. Now see, Bernal, long ball to Marcus Rashford on the left. Rashford is by himself in the box. And Rashford sends the ball out. My God, bro. That was a horrible cross by Rashford. Man, Rashford needs a haircut too. Fuck.
And he had time too. Look,
what's up with these players letting their hair grow and sucking?
I don't have a problem with playing on. And
that was a great pass by Bernal to Rashford on the left by himself.
Maybe because
and he just sends that cross flying out of the field. Is Barcelona's barber on strike or something? Can we get like these haircuts going? As we're seeing the bench, we're seeing Pedri and Fermin and Araujo chilling on the bench. Talking about, thank God we got our haircuts. Otherwise, we would be sucking like Ferran and Rashford right now.
He was magnificent as well.
Let's see. Olive says, hi Mo, Ali here. Greetings from Austria. Let's go. I'm excited about Casado and Bernal together. Visca Barça. Visca Barça, my friend. And thank you for joining all the way from Austria. And Georgie says, no, I don't understand why does Flick put Ferran as a 9 at all, considering his form. Why not try something else? Just don't get it. I think, oh, wait. Barca Athletic now, Athletic Club de Bilbao have an attack. It was blocked. Iñaki Williams with the shot from outside the box, but it goes out. I think it has to do with options, right? The only 2 options are Ferran and Lewy. Obviously, today, Lewy has a broken eye socket.
Yeah, that's what we talked
he missed last match, so he's not going to start him.
Being able to
but in general, I think it's because obviously Lewy is not in a place to be able to start every match and play 90 minutes of every match because he's 37 years old after all. So he's more of a rotational role this season. So I think that's what it is. It's kind of like that's what Flick has to this is what Flick has to work with. You know, he has Ferran or Lewy. He can't depend on Lewy every match because he's old. So you guys to put in Ferran.
He's now started 4 games in a row since
maybe Shark is real. Because you know Sharks don't really play football. So maybe the nickname is right. He is a shark. Because Shark don't have feet, right? And that's literally what Ferran looks like sometimes. Like he doesn't have feet. It's like every time he tries to control the ball, he just does a horrible job. So yeah, maybe he is a shark. Let's see. Oh. Great pass to Olmo by Kouarsi. Olmo heel pass to Lamine. But Lamine takes too long, so now it's kind of like the danger is gone. So he has to make a back pass to Gerard Martin. Gerard Martin, great pass to Rashford. Rashford opens it up to Cancelo on the left. Cancelo tries to nutmeg Gorosabel, and the ball ends up going out. So it's going to be a throw-in for Barcelona. Cancelo with the throw-in. Cancelo to Gerard Maldini.
Here's Casado.
Let's see. Where did I leave off? Clement says Barcelona is the best team in Spain. I love Barcelona. Go, go, Barca. Let's go. Visca Barca, my friend. Akum Long says Rashford is better off the bench against tired legs. Yeah, because he can, you know, take advantage of his speed. And, you know, when he's facing tired players, you know, he's going to outrun them any day of the week. Long ball now that Unai Simon gets to. Billy Mack says, Austria, good day, mate. Wrong country, Billy. You're thinking of Australia, not Austria. Clement says we need a new number 9. Yes, we do. And Norvin says, what about that fool Rashford? He can't play the 9, even though he fucking sucks too. Yeah, he can, but yeah, I don't know why Flick doesn't try to play Rashford as a 9. I don't know, maybe he doesn't, maybe what he sees in practice doesn't impress him.
I'm just going to call him
you know, maybe Ferran impresses him a little bit more. Not to say that what Ferran does is impressive, because there's nothing impressive about what Ferran does, but maybe that's why.
It's a great run from deep again from Olmo.
Oh!
It looks suspiciously offside.
Yep, offside on Olmo. Man, this game sucks, bro. Barca hasn't done shit.
Both defenses are playing right on the margins.
Let's see.
Well, and what you're saying, we know Barcelona.
Billy Mack says it's from Dumb and Dumber. I've never seen that movie. I'm not a huge Jim Carrey fan. I like movie The Mask.
That's risky for me.
But a lot of his 90s movies No, wait,
you
Dumb
know
and
what,
Dumber is not
they
Jim
feel
Carrey.
if
Dumb
they
and
make that
Dumber
mistake
is
or a team has a good
those
player
guys
that
who
they
ride
can
around in
outscore
a
them.
van that looks like a
But
dog. That's
Athletic
not
Club
Jim
can, and I
Carrey.
think that's the reason why we saw
What are their names?
pressing
Dumb and
early,
Dumber.
then dropping back defensively and working hard. And
Evgeny
now
says,
they're
thoughts so
just
far.
picking and
It's a
choosing
shitty
those
first half.
opportunities
It's a
to
shitty first
press
half.
Barca, and so far it's
Barca
worked
hasn't really
well.
done anything. Athletic Club Bilbao are doing a good job of pressing Barca, and Barca hasn't been able to get from under that press, and they haven't generated a single dangerous chance. I mean, there was 2 passes to Ferran that could have been dangerous plays, but both times Ferran did a dumb shit because he's a dumb fucking player. But besides that, Barca hasn't really done anything. Athletic Club hasn't done anything. It's kind of been just like a back and forth of nothingness. Dave says, why don't we use Araujo as a center forward? At this point, might be better than Ferran. Maybe. At this point, I feel like a cone would be better than Ferran Torres. Because look, you can put the cone in the box in front of the goal, and you can just like shoot balls at the cone and have the balls bounce off the cone and go in. So I'm pretty sure a cone would be better than Ferran at this point. Careful. Oh, great effort by Marc Casado winning that ball. Incredible effort by Casado. 1-2 with Rashford, but the pass was a little bit short, so Casado ends up losing the ball, and now it lands to Unai Simon, who are trying to build from the back. Let's see. Akumlong says, I feel bad for Flick. He's been given no money to buy the players he wants and tries his best to work with what he's got. People say sub Ferran and Olmo, but we lack squad depth. We definitely lack squad depth in the center forward position. Not in the midfield. Obviously, we have a lot of midfielders, but in the center forward position, yeah. I mean, we only have one center forward, who's Lewy, who's 37 years old. Billy Max says, it is Jim Carrey, and what's the... Oh, so it is Jim Carrey. Okay. I'm confusing my movies. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Jim Carrey's movies in the 90s, like Ace Ventura. I don't know. It's not my kind of humor, like the excessive... The excessive facial expressions, and not my thing. But I do like The Mask. I thought The Mask was a great movie. That's because he wasn't, he wasn't too extra, I think, in that movie.
He's clearly been briefed tonight, Sean.
Let's see.
Try anything tricky from
George says, put anyone else as 9. Rashford, almost false 9. It's a new Egyptian kid. Don't remember his name. At least we could have some expectations. Hamza Abdel Karim he still doesn't have his work permit, so he can't start.
I think for a lot of goalkeepers.
But at this point, man, like I said, just put a cone. Put a cone in the box, shoot balls at the cone, and just wait for the balls to bounce off the cone and go in.
And I think Barcelona
It'll literally be a better solution than
found that balance really well tonight. Particularly
Ferran Torres.
A back line and a midfield that's been kind of mixed up, and you haven't been playing with them regularly. I mean, a lot of times guys are like, okay,
let's see now. Cubarsí to Eric.
Because it's a little different.
Eric to Marc Bernal.
Yeah, by all means, safety first.
Eric Garcia to Cubarsí down. Cubarsí to Maldini. Maldini to Cancelo. What the fuck did Cancelo just do? Cancelo tried to go around his defender, and he ended up passing the ball out of bounds. Is it going to be one of those matches for Cancelo where he goes back to sucking? Let's see, Rashford to Cubarsí. Cubarsí, great pass to Casado. Casado with the spin gets rid of his defender. He still has 3 people on him. He sends a long pass to Ferran, but Ferran doesn't do anything to chase that ball down. But either way, it is a free kick for Barcelona as Casado was fouled. The only one making good passes right now is Pau Cubarsí. His passes from the back line have been superb this first half.
They're going to make it frustrating. So if you don't recognize that quick run,
let's see, Marcus Rashford with the ball to Cancelo. Cancelo cuts in the middle. Cancelo! Man, Cancelo goes through the defenders, but Unai Simon comes out of his line, and he's able to get to the ball first. A little bit of bad control on Cancelo when he cuts in the middle. He puts too much power on the ball gets away from him, which gives Unai Simon enough time to come out of the line and
Ferran, who is open to the right,
and get to it first. Long pass to Iñaki Williams. Oh, no! Ooh, oh, my God. Amazing effort by Juan Garcia. Holy crap. Holy
to the
crap.
rescue of Barcelona again.
That was an
Yeah,
incredible
Garcia.
effort
Yeah, that pause
by
is
Juan
brilliant,
Garcia,
because
who
what it
was
does is
1v1
it says, okay, when
against
he
the Athletic
touches
Club
it,
attacker and was
now
able
I
to get to
attack
that
it,
ball
as opposed to,
first.
as you said, if he commits and then he touches it past him or just to the side of him and lets Garcia's momentum come through him,
Let's
then
see.
he clearly wins a penalty. Really good goalkeeping on both ends of the pitch.
Now Gerard Maldini, who gives it to Cuarci. Maybe I should change
Jean
this.
Garcia still
Let's
hasn't
see.
had the call to national service. I mean, if you had a vote
Voila.
of everybody in Spain with a footballing interest, he would be the country's
Do, do,
number
do,
one.
do, 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 do,
This season's
do.
form.
Do, 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 do.
Who
Do,
holds
do,
on
do,
to
do,
those
do,
gloves.
do,
Unai
do,
Simon.
do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Long pass to Cancelo. Cancelo to Rashford. Rashford's in the box. Rashford gets in the middle and passes it to the Athletic Club defenders because apparently that's what you do when you attack. Cool. Now Eric Garcia with the ball to Lamine. Lamine to Eric. Eric to Lamine. Lamine has the ball. Lamine sends a cross into the box. But Unai Simon comes out of his line and gets to that ball first. Lamine Yamal spotting Ferran Torres' run. Puts in a great cross to him, but Unai Simon comes off his line and is able to get to that ball first.
And it's Laporte that slid across and made the excellent challenge.
Oh, careful. Nice. Juan Garcia, now he comes off his line. Now Marc Casado. Marc Casado very active during this first half, covering a lot of ground, fighting for every ball. Opens it up to Cancelo. Cancelo to Casado.
And Real Madrid. And of course,
Casado now to Cuarci. Cuarci to
16.
Lamine. Lamine tries to put a first touch pass to Olmo, but it's a terrible pass.
Northeast of England.
And now it's going to be a foul on Lamine. Man. Zero fluidity in this first half.
This is a club
Zero
Athletic that was
fluidity.
formed by miners from the northeast.
Man, that was crazy.
Sunderland strength.
Long pass to Iñaki Williams. Gerard Martin
That
that
save
clears
from
that
Jean
ball, but
Garcia.
ends up
Celtic did
passing
make
it to
rather easy
Celton.
for him.
And then
I think
leaves
Celton
Celton
was really
1v1
expecting
versus
Garcia
Juan
just to
Garcia.
come in,
And great job by
not have
Garcia, who
that
comes
little
off
bit of
his
a
line,
pause
is
and
able to
react
get to
the
that ball
touch where
first.
he was just thinking,
Now
okay,
another
all I have to
throw
do
in.
is
This
touch
time
this
is going to be
ball,
from
so
Athletic
Lenon's gonna
Club.
come through, take me out, and we're going to win a penalty. But that pause to react to the touch and then come up with the big save.
Let's
is really good
see.
goalkeeping
Where did we
from
leave
Jean Garcia.
off? Mustafa says not a winning selection. Yeah.
Martin,
But you have to,
and off
After the
ball
way the
into
team played
net.
against Atletico Madrid
Caught the
midweek.
eye of the referee.
A lot of players exerted
Cubarsí,
themselves,
the
and then we
culprit.
have
That gentleman would
Champions
like a
League
yellow card
match
to be shown.
on Tuesday against Newcastle, as opposed to their sister club, Old Castle.
He was late with his
They're not in the
challenge,
Champions
wasn't he?
League.
He was. We didn't
Newcastle
really
is.
catch him. It was more-
Sanchez.
yeah, it was more just a
Let's
block, and,
see.
yeah, it was
Claudia Martinez says 67. Whoa, what is 67? It says, hi, Barcelona. What's up, Claudia Martinez? Thank you for joining. And Batman of Gotham City. Whoa, Batman is here. Says, oh, wait, free kick by Athletic Club. And
Both up from the
it's
back. It doesn't get it past
cleared
the
by
smallest
Barcelona's
man on
wall.
the field in Casado.
Ferran fighting for the ball.
There's
Oh, no,
Adama
sorry, Lamine, not Ferran.
in a,
Lamine complains of a
fight
foul.
with Lamine.
Referee
The
says
referee
nope.
can decide
Uh-oh.
who was wrong there. And I think the free kick may have been given for dissent by Lamine Yamal rather than the foul.
Wait a minute, what is happening? This ref let the play
thought they were
go.
following each
Lamine
other.
complains, and then he blows the whistle.
I'll have a look at it in the replay.
So what is he gonna? What did he blow?
He's got position. He blocks him. Lamine Yamal's holding him. And then because he holds him, he gets a better position. So then Adama holds him back. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
You decide, Rob.
I think
Batman
6-1
says
Harper doesn't
Cancelo has very
it?
good attack position, and he's passing the ball well.
Jean
Oh
Garcia.
my
Oh,
goodness!
that's a terrible collision. But
Holy
Garcia
moly!
remarkably
Long
comes off
ball
the better.
into the box.
Because we're bigger usually.
Juan Garcia gets to it first,
Casey
but the
Cowell,
Athletic Club de
United
Bilbao
States,
player goes out flying in the air and lands on his head.
Keepers
What are
union.
we seeing, man? What's going on in this match?
These are where you learn.
Great effort by Juan Garcia, by the way. He comes out from his line, sliding on his knees, gets to the ball, and Laporte, who's running full speed, crashes into Joan Garcia, who's on his knees, and it's Laporte who eats shit. And Joan Garcia's like, what happened? You okay? Man, what a badass Joan Garcia is. It's Joan Garcia's on his knees. And it's Laporte who's coming at him full speed. They crash, and it's Laporte who's in pain. And Joan Garcia's like, oh, wait, did we crash? Oh, didn't notice.
I don't have a problem with it. It's part of the game.
Man.
We see that little touch, delay, and then makes the excellent save.
That's crazy.
And look, it's not for the first time, Rob.
Billy Mack says, there goes Bo's ADHD. Ah, man, indeed.
Very consistent.
Can't help it. I can't help it. So it looks like Laporte is fine. Or maybe he's not. I don't know. They're taking him to the sideline. I think he landed on his head. He was grabbing. He looked like he was complaining about his neck.
We're going to get it wrong. Hence that 4-0, that first
but
half.
Play resumes. Olmo sends a long ball to Lamine, but it gets intercepted.
But more often than not, Garcia,
if that had landed to Lamine, man, that would have been a really dangerous ball. Oh,
Barcelona
great job by Eric Garcia intercepting that long pass to Iñaki Williams. No, sorry, that was Cubarsí. It wasn't Eric.
I wonder if in a couple of years' time,
and now it's Cancelo with the ball, who gives it to Casado, who passes it back to Gerard Maldini. Ooh, Maldini gets rid of his defender and then sends a long pass to Cancelo. Now Rashford has it. Rashford sends it to Cancelo in the box. But the Athletic Club defenders get there first.
Sable is cornered by Barcelona. Gets himself out of that corner.
Rob, are you inferring
nice job by Bernal. Wins the ball, but then ends up losing it. Now we got a counter-attack. It's 2 versus 4. Long pass to Iñaki Williams. Great pass to Iñaki Williams. Careful. Goal by Iñaki Williams, but it looks like it's offside. Yeah, it's offside.
There was no celebration.
Yeah, that was...
He seems to
he is. Yo,
no doubt
check out Pau Cubarsí. Pau Cubarsí is running full speed to get back to his position. Notices Iñaki Williams is making the run. He hits the brakes, and because he hits the brakes, he ends up setting the perfect offside trap where Iñaki Peña gets caught offside 3 feet in, maybe even more. And then thanks to that, quick thinking by Cubarsí is that we're still leveled 0-0. And now the referee has blown another foul in the midfield, this time on Marc Casado. Great thinking by Pau Cubarsí, seeing Iñaki Williams making that run and then hitting the brakes. He stops like he's on the edge of a building and about to fall. And thanks to that quick thinking of Pau Cubarsí, he catches Iñaki Williams offside. And they say the offside trap doesn't work.
Just clipping Errego.
And they say
that's why
the offside trap doesn't work.
Great turn from
Let's see another attack by Athletic Club. This also looks like an offside. Ooh, Navarro with that run. Navarro almost got to it. No, I don't think he's offside.
Yep. Yeah, he was. But still, these are those moments that Athletic Club are going to continue to keep that line, try to exploit that high line.
Pau Cubarsí now with the ball to Marc Bernal, who passes it back to Joan Garcia. Joan Garcia with the quick pass to Eric. Eric to Olmo.
I think if that
Olmo to Bernal. Bernal to Casado.
That'll be the difference.
And look how fast Athletic Club Bilbao players are pressing.
Exploit one of those counterattacks.
Cancelo now, who tries to pass it to Rashford, but that pass is intercepted, and now it's Athletic Club Bilbao's ball, who are trying to mount a quick attack. Oh, they send a pass behind Barcelona's defenders' backs, but Joan Garcia gets there first. Either way, those players were definitely offside.
Again, just reading that line.
Well, that's the man we need to see on his twinkling toes.
Now Lamine Yamal with the ball.
He's been kept quiet tonight.
Lamine Yamal loses the ball. Man, Lamine Yamal has been losing a lot of balls today. Athletic Club have been doing a good job of marking Lamine.
Yeah, he has. Here goes
Iñaki now sends a pass into the box, but Joan Garcia comes quickly off his line and gets to the ball first.
There has to be a run to the near post sooner. If there's a run to the near post sooner, that freezes Joan Garcia, and he can't come out and collect that. Without a player in that space, easy for the goalkeeper to read that ball.
All right, now Marc Casado.
There is Lamine Yamal, that signature outside of the
pass to Ferran Torres into the box, but Athletic Club defenders gets there first. Batman says, who's playing right back? It's Eddie Garcia.
Yeah, Ferran Torres.
Eddie Garcia's playing right back. Cancelo's playing left back.
Lamine Yamal has been the only one that has kind of looked for that little outside of the football to outside.
By the way, the lineup that you see on the screen is in order from right to left.
All
right, Joan Garcia, then it's Eric Coarci, Martin Cancelo, then it's Casado Bernal, Dani Olmo up front, and then Lamine, Rashford, and then Ferran up front.
Mainly for the stoppage for the injury of Unai Gomez.
All right, here we go. Corner kick for Barcelona. We have 3 added minutes. Rashford sends the ball into the box. Oh my God! Oh my God! Marcus Rashford with a corner kick. Ferran Torres puts a touch on it.
Yeah, it was an excellent
touch. And the
touch.
ball clears the entire box.
Can I get there? No.
And it goes out by half an inch, man. It almost goes in. Unai Simon saw his life flashing because he did not get to that ball. And it was headed in, but it barely misses. I think that was the closest call that Barcelona has had, or the closest chance, I should say. Long ball by Unai Simon.
That little graphic there, Rob, showed you how ineffective Lamine Yamal has been so far.
Athletic Club now, be careful on the right side. Nice. Great interception by Coarci. Coarci's been doing a really good job intercepting passes today, and he's also been really good job sending those balls forward. Oh, careful. Cross it to the box. Cancelo gets to it first. Now Rashford with the attack. Oh, Rashford gets rid of his 2 players chasing him, but gets taken the ball away from him, but it's still Barcelona ball. But Cancelo now passes it back to Maldini. Maldini to Bernal, and Bernal back to Joan Garcia. There's 1 minute left out of the added time. So Barcelona gonna attack. This is now. Now is the time. Now is the time. Let's see. Now Lamine Yamal to Casado. Casado to Lamine. Lamine to Bernal.
46 rounds of matches.
Barca's just not moving the ball fast enough, man. And Lamine Yamal loses another ball. Jesus Christ. Can we just pitch him out? He's just not having a good match.
Navarro comes away with the ball.
But we already talked about the options that they have.
Let's see. Dani Olmo now
to try to find
Cancelo.
That elusive goal you spoke about.
Cancelo to Rashford. Last 10 seconds. Come on. You want a chance? This is it. Olmo now sends the ball to Lamine. Really bad ball, but Lamine still gets to it. Lamine sends across into the box. Rashford! Rashford was there to head it, but Athletic Club de Bilbao defenders was there to make it, to send it out, and it's going to be a corner kick.
But there is a difference when you have a Lewandowski on the pitch for balls like that.
Wait. The ref is telling Rashford not to take the corner kick, and now he ends the match. I mean, the first half.
No emergency.
I'm so confused, but looks like a VAR had maybe spotted something, so he doesn't allow Barcelona to take the corner kick, and then when the VAR says never mind, there's nothing, he just ends the first half.
The guy should have taken a dive. This was the closest that Barca have got.
Sheesh! Sheesh!
It has been a hotly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is half time. It is Barcelona 0, Athletic Club de Bilbao 0 at the San Mamés. An incredibly shitty first half. Athletic Club de Bilbao putting a lot of pressure on Barcelona, not allowing them to build from the back, not allowing them to attack, not allowing them to get plays going. And Barcelona have not been able to get rid of or come out of that pressure. They haven't found a way to do it. They haven't found a response to this asphyxiating pressure that Athletic Club de Bilbao have been putting on them. And as a result, Barcelona have not really generated anything. Lamine Yamal is having a terrible match. They're marking him very well. He continuously loses his ball. Rashford is non-existent. Ferran Torres is trash like always, almost non-existent. So Barcelona's attack is pretty much completely non-existent during this first half. Again, they haven't been able to come out of that pressure, that suffocating pressure that Athletic Club de Bilbao are putting on them. The only 2 chances or 3 chances we've had, it was 2 passes to Ferran Torres that he, of course, ruined both of them with his horrible control. And then that final corner kick where Rashford sends the ball into the box and Ferran with he puts a touch on it with his heel, and the ball almost goes in and barely misses the goal. But very, very bad first half by Barcelona. We'll see what the second half has in store for us. Of course, Athletic Club de Bilbao are not going to be able to keep up this pressure for the entire match. They're running a lot. They're covering a lot of ground because they're defending with a low block and then immediately transition into a high block. So Athletic Club de Bilbao players covering a lot of ground, running a lot, chasing the ball a lot, double, triple marking Barcelona's players. So they're not going to be able to maintain that level of intensity as the second half starts to, or as the minutes go by, I should say. So we'll see what the second half has in store for us. We'll also see what substitutions Hansi Flick will do, because right now this team is not working. And of course, you know, it's expected when you have a lot of rotations. We have players that are not used to playing together too much. Sometimes this happens, but I see definitely Rafinha coming in for Rashford, since Rashford really hasn't done anything. I see Pedri coming in. We'll see whether he'll come in for Bernal or Casado. Maybe for Bernal, since Bernal, you know, still, I don't know if he, you know, he did play against Atletico Madrid, so maybe Flick will want to preserve him. I see maybe Fermin Lopez coming in for Olmo, who's also been, you know, non-existent. And maybe Lewandowski in the place of Ferran Torres. And we'll see whether Flick will take out Lamine Yamal or not, because Lamine is also having a terrible match. Maybe we can see Rooney Bardarji around the 70th minute or something. But we definitely need to do something about our attack, because they're not generating absolutely anything. Zero generation by our team, by our attack. They're not moving the ball fast enough. They're not getting open. They just have no idea on how to get from under that press. The Athletic Club de Bilbao are doing a really good job of imposing. All right, let's do some comment section as we wait for the halftime to end and for the second half to kick off. But again, it's Barcelona 0, Athletic Club de Bilbao 0 at the San Mamés. Let's see, where did we leave off? Blah, 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 blah. Where do we leave off? Okay, there we go. Watchalong says, not gonna lie, I fear for what will happen when Barca face Arsenal in the Champions League. Yeah, man, that match is gonna be scary. Arsenal looks scary, but I think our team has what it takes to compete. It's just, you know, it's a matter of whether they're gonna rise to that occasion or not. 6-9 says, I think not win for Barca. I think so. I think the second half will be a lot more. There'll be a lot more chances. Like I said, Athletic Club de Bilbao are really imposing some suffocating pressure on or press on Barca, and that's not gonna last. You know, once we cross the 60th minute, they're not gonna be able to maintain that, because they are covering a lot of ground, man, a lot of ground. Batman of Gotham says our center back needs more composure from under pressure. They always making mistakes. I disagree. I think probably the only players who are doing well right now are Eric, Covarci, Bernal, Casado, and Gerard Maldini. Eric Garcia, defensively speaking, offensively speaking, he hasn't had much output. So, no, I disagree with that. Cali's the Great says, how many minutes should Pedri play today? I would probably do 30, you know, bring him on at the 60th minute, since he did play a lot against Atletico Madrid, and he had just come back from injury. 6-9 says draw, I think. I don't think so. I think Barcelona will find more opportunities in the second half. Akumlong says, I will never forgive Deco for signing Olmo and Ferran. Why did you waste millions on those two dumb and dumber idiots? Yeah, man, I'll never understand the signing of Olmo. We definitely did not. It was kind of like, all right, the plan was to sign Nico Williams because we desperately needed a left winger. Nico Williams says no. And instead of saying, okay, let's go sign another left winger, Deco's great idea for a left winger snubbing us, saying, oh, let me sign another attacking midfielder. And it's like, bro, you have a million midfielders, and your answer to not signing the left winger that you wanted is to sign another midfielder. I'll never understand that. Ferran Torres is not Deco signing. He's Matteo Alemany signing. Yeah, big blunder there. Well, what can we do? Mustafa says, so far, Martin's overrated, making too many mistakes. I disagree with that. I think he only made one mistake, which is when he cleared the ball from Iñaki Williams and ended up passing it to the other Athletic Club Bilbao attacker. I think Gerard has been really good this first half, him and Kubarsi. Let's see. Batman says, hope it's offside. I'm guessing you were talking about the goal. Yeah, that wasn't offside. It was thanks to the quick thinking of Pau Kubarsi, who was making a run. He was running super quick to try to get back into position, sees Iñaki Williams, and then he just hits the brakes and then sets up the perfect offside trap. And then Iñaki Williams is caught in like, he was so offside. I mean, you didn't even need the intervention of VAR or the semi-automatic or all that crap. Georgie says, in the context of the Jim Carrey comment, I love British humor. It is so subtle. I recommend the show called The Black Adder. Young Rowan Atkinson stars in it, well as Hugh Laurie and Steve. Okay. The Black Adder. Got it. I'm definitely going to remember that. And Akum Long says, why are we so weak at man marking, defending, set pieces, and 1v1? I don't know, my friend. I don't know. Batman says, guys, who's playing right back, Eddie Garcia is. Cali's the Great says, hi, Mo, how many minutes should Rafa and Pedri play today? I will play them 30 minutes each. Let's see. Jabba the Hutt says, Rashford, Ferran, and Cancelo need to go. If Laporta doesn't think we need a striker, he shouldn't be president. Yeah, I can't believe. I mean, Cancelo's loan is finished at the end of the season, so hopefully that will be it. But yeah, Ferran has until 2027, and if this board is seriously thinking of renewing him, God help us. And Rashford, I mean, they already reached an agreement, so Rashford is staying, which again, I think it's a mistake. I don't think he's worth wasting 30 mil on him. But anyways, best in the game says we need a second creative midfielder like Pedri to rotate. Agreed, my friend. I agreed because, yeah, when Pedri's not on the field, it's like we don't have really a creative midfielder. Dani Olmo's supposed to be that, but, you know, Dani Olmo's only creative once in a blue moon. Evgeny says Rashford, Ferran, and Casado stink. And I disagree with Casado. I think Casado has been winning a lot of balls in the midfield. He's also been committing a lot of fouls, but I don't think he stinks this game. Rashford and Ferran for sure. Java the Hutt says we need to get Gabi back ASAP. Almost there, my friend. Gabi is there. He has traveled with the team to San Mamés, which means he's very, very, very close to returning. They're saying after the FIFA international break, he will be back. So almost there, my friend. Almost there. Batman says, have we ever won in this kit? I don't know. I don't usually pay attention to what kit we're wearing when we win or don't. I don't know. I would have to go back and check. Evgeny says, put Rashford 9 and get Rafa in, please. I think Lewy, probably. I would put Lewy in as 9. And yeah, you bring in Rafinha on the left. And maybe Lamine, take him off at the 60th minute for Bardghji. Lamine is not having a good match. Definitely Fermin in the place of Olmo. And Pedri in the place of either Bernal or Casado. Edward says, don't want us to sound cliche, but the boys look tired. I don't know if they're tired or Lamine definitely looks like with no energy. But, I mean, what's Rashford's excuse? What's Ferran's excuse? I mean, these guys haven't been playing that much. Olmo, I mean, it was Fermin who played most of the match. So I don't know. GSAC T4 says this kid is actually cursed. Let's not blame the kid. And Vishal says, fucking kid. Akublong says, look at Barca's stat versus Bilbao in the first half. It's very disappointing. Let's look at the stats, actually. Let's see. We're still in halftime. Halftime. Wait. Oh. Do I not have a scene ready to share something? Screen. Share. Oh, man. All right. I guess I can't. Let me see. All right, whatever. All right, let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats because we have ball possession, 76 Barcelona, 24 Athletic Club. You know how I feel about expected goals. I think it's bullshit, but 0.17 for Athletic Club, 0.5 for Barca. 3 shots for Athletic Club, 2 to Barca. 1 goalkeeper save each. 1 corner kick for Athletic Club, 2 for Barca. 2 fouls committed by Athletic Club, 6 by Barca. 113 passes by Athletic Club, 381 by Barca, almost triple. 12 tackles by Athletic Club, 9 by Barca, 6 free kicks to Athletic Club, and 2 by Barca. So these definitely show that Athletic Club are being more successfully attacking wise. Why? Because they have more free kicks, 6 versus 2. And Barca has triple amount of fouls, 6 to 2 or 2 to 6. And usually the team committing more fouls is the team that's getting attacked more. But yeah. Evgeny says they will get tired after minute 60. They ran too much. Yeah, no, Athletic Club are not going to be able to maintain this high press. I mean, they're covering a lot of ground. They're going from low block defense, switching back to high block and back and forth. It's not gonna work right now. Vishal says we need to flip the squad now. With what money, my friend? Pave says we are trash at set pieces. Yeah, we definitely need a free kick taker. We don't really have one. And Edward says, you think they might give Coutinho a final 20 minutes or is he out of for the remainder of the game? I'm sure he's going to come in, Coutinho. Ed Wink says, so many available through balls, not taking that half. William Castro says, Mo, you're a Barcelona member, and I believe you have a little say on what is going on in Barcelona. On that note, can you please say something about Ferran to the board? I can't stand him anymore. Yeah, man, if they seriously renew him, which is what the talk is now, I'm going to lose my shit. We cannot renew Ferran. I get he's always refused to leave, and that's fine. So just let his contract expire, which expires in 2027. Just let it expire. Like, we cannot have Ferran renewed. I'm sorry, but we can't. Barca Daddy says, Mo, Barca Daddy from Sweden here. I've been watching Barca for like 20 years, but I'm going to stop watch Barca matches from now on when I see Torres in the lineup. I feel you, man. I feel you. But that's no reason to stop watching. That's no reason to stop watching. But I feel your pain, my friend. We all do. We all do. Bishop says, damn it, Flick. Give Rooney a chance. I'm thinking maybe Rooney will come in during the second half. Peter says, hi. What's up, Peter? Boy says, frustrating match. Yes, indeed, my friend. Yes, indeed. And Costa says, man, I don't think if Ferran walks off the pitch, there will be much of a difference. No. Playing with Ferran is like playing with one less player. Like, you know, it's might as well give him a red card or something. Just tell him, hey, you look tired. Just go take a breather. Just sit on a sideline for a few minutes. Oh, Pedri's coming in. Pedri is on the field, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like he's coming on. Is it for Bernal? I think it's for Bernal. Yeah, I just saw the Pedri is on the field for Marc Bernal. I thought Marc Bernal would come off since he did play against Atletico Madrid. So there we have it, folks. Pedri is on the field. Hopefully he'll be able to turn things around because this Barcelona attack has looked absolutely pathetic. Evgeny says people can't realize that semifinal in the Champions League is not the same as a league game. And Barca for Life says ref is heavy siding with Bilbao. I don't think he's heavy siding with Bilbao. I think he's just a shitty ref, just like all of them. Georgie says without Pedri and Rafinha and with Ferran, we just suck big time. Trinidad says from Trinidad, if I see Ferran here next season, I'll rip my hair out. No, don't rip your hair out, my friend. Barca Daddy says, why don't we use Rashford as 9? Don't get it. It must be something that Flick probably sees during training where he's not convinced with Rashford as a 9. Also, Rashford has said in the past that he doesn't like playing as a 9, so maybe also that's why. I don't know. Boy says, I'm so tired of Ferran. Oh, we got kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
The scoreline. It has been
And I
quite
totally
a study
forgot
of
about
two tactical masters in either corner.
my timer. So I'm going to have to advance
Two
it.
with
But
the
ladies and
grey
gentlemen, we have
mask with
kickoff
the
in the
grey
second
hair.
half.
Valverde in one
It's
corner,
Barcelona
Hansi Flick in
0,
the other
Athletic
corner,
Club
both
Bilbao
61
0.
years
We
of
do
age.
have a substitution. We
Lots
have
to be said of
Pedri
experience.
on the
That went
field
very kindly
in
to
the place
Iñaki
of
Williams.
Marc
Kubasi clears the ball.
Bernal. Let's see. Only substitution so far for Barca. As we're seeing, there was a pass to Iñaki Williams, but it looks like he was offside, so it's a free kick for Barcelona that
Interesting, isn't it? I
Casado
don't think either coach will
uses
have
to
known of
pass the
changes
ball
of the opposition. Bernal
to
is the player who's
Kubasi.
been taken out for Pedri in midfield. Maybe understandable. Don't want to burn out. And Selton.
Gerard Martin doing a good job getting to that ball first, stopping Athletic Club Bilbao's attack in its tracks. And now Bernal to Eric to Lamine to Bernal. Sorry, to Pedri, not to Bernal. Bernal is off the field. Dani Olmo now has the ball. Olmo to Lamine. Lamine to Pedri. Pedri's in the box. Pedri sends a cross, but it's cleared.
Making mischief already.
Pedri's already on the field and is already changing things up. He's just got on the field and is already changing things up. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Maybe.
He's found the space. Great cross.
Maybe I'll bore you.
Such an important header from
No. Rashford has the ball. Rashford sends a shot, but it's saved by Unai Simon. Let's see.
Well, we talked about it in the first half. That
now Gerard Maldini has the
that
ball.
Athletic Club needed to come up
Barcelona
with a
already
challenge.
looking
They
more
found it.
dangerous, and Pedri
This
has
time
only been on the
Pedri
field
in
for
with
like
the
10 seconds.
crucial touch with his head.
Let's see
Otherwise,
Dani Olmo
very
now with the
easily
ball.
could have been 1-0 Barcelona early in the second half.
Dani to Pedri. Pedri to Maldini.
Their game. Athletic Club have found form recently, haven't lost in the last
Cancelo.
5 matches.
Oh, Cancelo gets the ball taken away from him, and it's going to be a corner kick.
Coming off Berenguer, double back.
That was a good shot from Rashford and a good save from Unai Simon. By the way, here we have the Spanish national team goalkeeper versus the aspiring national team goalkeeper, Unai Simon versus Juan Garcia. So far, they both had chances. So far, they've both done a good job saving those chances. But of course, I think that it's time for Unai to step aside and for Juan Garcia to take a spot. Corner kick by Marcus Rashford. That is cleared, but it lands to Pedri. Pedri to Joao Cancelo. Cancelo to Lamine Yamal. Sees Ferran making the run, decides not to pass it. Lamine tries to put a cross into Rashford, a little bit behind him. Rashford has to track back to get the ball. Rashford sends a cross. Header. Ooh.
Near miss for Barcelona.
Near miss for Barcelona. Who headed it? Was it Kubasi or Ferran? Let me see.
Yeah, it's
No.
not offside.
Rashford sends the cross.
Keeps him on side.
And who heads it?
It's a decent little ball.
Oh, it was Pau Kubasi who heads it.
Nice flicked header.
And Ferran Torres tries to dive to put a touch on the ball, but he doesn't connect with it. And the ball ends up going out for a goal kick for Athletic Club de Bilbao.
In the end, it was neither.
I see. Colega says, my thoughts are, what was Deco thinking when he said Ferran can be the main striker? I want to see what he saw because I wouldn't be surprised if Ferran had 0 kids. Heard 0 kids, the guy shooting. Man. Yeah, I don't know. And the thing, there's a lot of people who would argue with me in the comment section. Be like, I'll talk about how Ferran has this many goals and blah, blah, blah. And he should be the starter, and Mo, you just hate Ferran. It's crazy how we've gotten to a point where humans have become so childish where whenever you disagree with them, it's like, oh, you hate him. It's like, no, motherfucker, I don't hate him. I just think he's not the starting 9. That's it. Doesn't mean I hate him. What if I said, oh, you just love him? Would that be a proper response to your argument that Ferran should be the starter? No, right? It's a pretty dumb fucking response. Well, it's a pretty fucking dumb response when people are like, oh, you just hate him. No, I don't hate him. He's just too stupid to come up with a counter argument, so you have to use emotion to respond. Anyways, pisses me off. Not because people say that, but because it's like, God. It's like, why are there so many stupid people lately? Stupidity is on the rise. Really is. No one thinks anymore. No one reasons anymore. No one knows how to articulate their thoughts. They just, oh, you hate him. You just hate him. No, you're just fucking dumb. How about that? And we got our first yellow card of the match. A foul on Dani Olmo by Rego. And Munuera Montero shows him a
Yeah, you
yellow
see how
card. Yeah, that was
the
definitely
ball just got caught
he
underneath
steps
the legs
on
of Olmo as he kinda
Olmo's
hooks it back.
ooh,
It was
that's
heavy
painful.
on his
Steps on
back
like
of his calf and his Achilles, and
it's
yeah,
like
you could tell
on the
it was kind of
Achilles. Steps on the Achilles of
unfortunate,
Olmo.
I
Very
think. I don't
painful.
think there was anything
A
really
yellow card
malicious
for
about it,
Rego,
but
and
referee
Olmo still on the
decided
ground.
that it was
Those are very painful, by the way.
a little too aggressive.
No disputing that it was a yellow card offence, and that takes him to the edge now.
All right, Olmo has recovered as we see Baba.
Girona next week.
Robert Lewandowski with the mask. We also see Goalkeeper, and we see Ronald Araujo all warming up on the sidelines.
Lewandowski.
Hansi Flick sitting on the bench, not too happy.
Coaches set an alarm on their watch for the 60 minutes.
Akumlong says, Paul Scholl says Pedri is his favorite midfielder. He sees both Xavi and Iniesta in him. Even Faisal, a popular Madrid fan, said on Sky Sports during World Best 11 that Pedri is the best midfielder. Pedri is the best midfielder indeed.
Obviously.
Clement says, go Barcelona boys, my best team I love. Vishal says, Ferran can be a real player. He be just diving in the box nowadays. No, Ferran cannot control a single ball. It has nothing to do with his diving. He can't even control the passes that he gets.
Maybe in a consideration for the VAR, Valentin Pizarro Gomez.
No, I think that was the right choice.
Oh. Barcelona lose the ball. Now it's Athletic Club Bilbao with the attack.
Looked at the circumstance, and he didn't follow through with it.
Careful, cross into the box. Ends up in the hands of Joan Garcia. Joan Garcia with a quick pass to Olmo. Olmo to Lamine. Lamine tries the pass, but ends up losing the ball. Terrible pass.
Trying to hit that outside.
I think everybody's hoping that he kicked the ground and didn't pull any kind of muscle.
Uh-oh. Lamine Yamal looks in pain after he attempted that pass and came off horrible, but now he's walking back normal now.
Here's Goddard Saber.
All right, great interception by Cancelo. It still lands to Barca Athletic, who switch up the ball. Careful, now we get an attack from the left side. Eric Garcia there to cover. Oh, great pass by Athletic Club. Shots, and Joan Garcia with the save. Great pass to Sunset, and then Sunset with a weak shot that is easily blocked by Joan Garcia. Another attack by Athletic Club.
Again, from that angle. Good defending to push Sunset that little bit.
And now now Pedri with the ball. My dog is passed out.
Was going to take something special and to beat Garcia.
So tired right now.
And in the end, it's just a comfortable collapse to his left.
No change in the scoreline.
My dog is, I guess he was watching the match and he got sleepy and fell asleep. I don't blame him. It's a pretty fucking boring match.
Start of the game at least. Athletic Club had a day less to prepare for this. 72 hours between matches for
Marcus Rashford now with the ball.
Well, they made 6 alterations, but it's a strong Athletic 11 that's out there now with the changes they've made as well.
Oh, Marcus Rashford has the ball. He's able to keep the ball inside. Rashford in the box. Puts in too much power on the ball. The ball goes far away from him. So Athletic Club Bilbao defender has to clear it out, and it's corner kick. They're all complaining that the ball went out, but I didn't see it go out completely. They're showing the replay right there. No, that ball did not go out completely. Good job by Marcus Rashford keeping that ball in play.
Yeah, and from that angle we couldn't tell, but then there.
Let's see Marcus Rashford now with the corner kick.
Sunset taking that touch wide, and Garcia with the comfortable save.
Barcelona packing the 6-yard box here. Ferran Torres trying to create
Marcus Rashford with the corner kick. It's cleared.
Seems to have found the head of Iñaki Williams.
Dani Olmo now has it. Oh, good job by Dani Olmo with the control, and he is fouled. And it's going to be a free kick right outside the box. Pretty close to the edge of the box. Great control by Dani Olmo. And then he gets fouled by Sunset.
Taking Matt in full flight.
Batman says Olmo feeling like Ronaldinho. Yeah. And now it's going to be a free kick. Olmo and Rashford standing over the ball. We'll see who's going to take it as Unai Simon is setting up his wall.
Simon's had a succession of relatively simple saves for an international.
Let's see, now it's going to be Dani Olmo.
This is a fellow Spain international, Dani
Olmo with the free kick. He hits the wall.
Doesn't get the ball past the wall. He's somewhat winded. Iñaki Williams.
Now it's Marcus Rashford. Sorry, it's Joan Garcia. And Barca need to move this ball a lot quicker if they want to get through Bilbao's defense.
Anytime Barcelona have failed to score this season was in the Champions League against Chelsea in London in the back end of November.
Sheesh.
Managed to go in every other match. Bear in mind, Athletic Club do have a reputation of being well drilled and conservative and defensively minded, but Athletic,
Let's see, it's going to be a throw-in by Barcelona.
Simon in goal, haven't had a shutout in the last 13 games. You have to go back to December and Atletico Madrid.
Long says, controversial take, but sometimes Barca, when we scored enough goals, we need to sit back, park the bus, and defend. No, fuck no.
Simon wasn't in goal.
We're not a team that parks the bus because we don't know how to park the bus, and we don't have the players capable of parking the bus. So if you park the bus, meaning you start doing something that you don't know how to do, you risk the other team.
This is a big call for the referee. Well, he's given a yellow card for Kabasi.
You risk the other team scoring goals against you because you're defending yourself with something you don't know how to do.
There was nobody between Kabasi
Let me see.
and the goalkeeper.
They're showing a yellow to Kouarsi. I want to see this again.
Had he gone early? Well,
no. Not offside.
That was not even... how was that a foul?
Well, I'm not quite sure what is the definition of a clear goal-scoring opportunity, Casey, if that wasn't.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I mean, the legs tangled, no question about it. Unless he felt that
I am so confused.
Garcia was clear favorite to win the ball, which he
on the
was,
call.
But
the referee
still,
ruled it's a foul, but shows Kouarsi a yellow card.
So,
see,
yeah,
this is either a foul and a red to Kouarsi
really
because they would have left Iñaki Williams 1v1, or it's not a foul at all. So foul or red card or not a foul at all, but he chooses foul with a yellow. I'm so confused, and I don't think it was a foul because Kouarsi and Iñaki Williams' legs tangle up and Iñaki falls, but there's no... I don't know, but a free kick for Athletic Club. Great ball into the box. But Barcelona are able to clear it. Pedri with the ball to Olmo, but the ball too long, so Athletic Club defender gets to it first.
Here is Vivian, the center.
Careful, Vivian gets rid of Eddie. Oh!
Big save again from Garcia.
My God! What a save by Joan Garcia. Joan Garcia still making a case that he should be the starting Spanish national team goalkeeper. My goodness.
Really nice save. And look, again, onside, no question.
Wow.
But this little move from the center back.
What a save, man.
Find Sunset. Perfect.
What a save. A great pass to Sunset, and then Sunset with the shot.
In my opinion,
but an incredible save by...
Just fired up the home supporters. What reaction
by Joan Garcia. And now it's Marcus Rashford who gets taken down, but the referee says not a foul.
Challenge from Gorosama.
I mean, I get it if Rashford just slips.
Yo, that was a straight-up foul. How was that not a foul on Rashford?
I'm so sure about that, Rob.
Well, the referee...
Let's see, Pedri now with the long ball to Lamine. Barunai Simon gets to that pass, to that ball first, and is able to clear it.
He's having a challenging evening.
Oh, that was a very lucky break by the Athletic Club Bilbao attacker who goes through both Lamine and Eric Garcia with a lucky bounce. Now Pedri loses the ball.
And then you have one go through your legs, and you just let one go through your legs.
Athletic Club with the long ball into the box, but it ends up going out. It's going to be a free kick. Sorry, a goal kick for Joan Garcia.
Look at those supporters firing up their team, creating a storm inside the San Mamés.
Man.
Yeah, I know it was Sunset had to make a decision quickly, and it is a nice save. You force the goalkeeper into making a nice save, but still.
Clement says, why Lamine not too seco? Wait, what does that mean?
Relatively comfortable save.
Billy Max says, what are we doing? Come on. Yeah, man, it's a very bad match by Barca.
Well, there Many reasons
Oh,
why they
dude,
haven't
what
reached
was
the
that?
heights of
Pedri tried to
last
pass it
season.
to
One
Eddie
of them is,
Garcia, ends up sending the ball out.
Who's scored 4 goals this season.
Horrible
Last
pass.
season, he scored 17 in all competitions. Here's Navarro. Here's Adama.
Nice. Barcelona win the ball, but now it's going to be throw in. And we got some substitutions. Fermin Lopez, Coutinho, and Robert Lewandowski are getting ready to come
Seriousness of the
in.
situation as far as Hansi Flick is concerned.
How about that? There's your 60-minute. And
So
there
we
is,
got 3 substitutions
you're a little
incoming.
bit tired. You've got a little bit of momentum if you're Athletic
Mustafa
Club.
says, is Rafinha
And then you
injured?
see that
No, he's
kind
not
of
injured.
firepower
There was
come
simply
off
a
the
lot of
bench.
rotations because
Exactly.
they played against
It's not diluting the team there.
Atletico
Flying on three
Madrid. There was a lot of
heavyweights as well,
exhaustion
aren't
after
they?
that match. And of course, we have Champions League on Tuesday. So that's why there was a lot of rotations. But we got some
Fermin
substitutions
Lopez has
coming
been
in. It looks like
superb
Ferran
form
Torres is coming out. I
recent
imagine
weeks.
Lewandowski
Maybe not
in his
surprise,
place.
well, no surprise at all, really, is it, that
We're going to see Dani Olmo come off
Torres is
with
coming off.
Fermin
He's
Lopez
had a
taking
pretty
his
miserable evening
place.
in front of goal.
And of course, Rashford
Marcus
coming
Rashford
off with
hasn't had the
Rafinha
emphasis that
taking
he would
his
have hoped
place.
Return to the starting 11.
All right,
Lewandowski
let's see.
He's back. He's suffering with an injury to his eye socket at the moment, hence the mask.
Let's see. Lewandowski.
And Rafinha, who has been used
And
sparingly,
Coutinho.
takes on the part of Dani Olmo. Olmo deep in concentration. There's, why me, he says. Always me.
Always you, because you suck, Dani Olmo. That's why.
Last 10 games he's played, Olmo has been
And
dragged off in 7
Coutinho.
of them. This is a game that could go either way. At the moment, he's weighted towards
Oh, careful.
Athletic Club. If they could just take
Athletic
one
Club
of
with the
half
attack.
chances that are falling their way.
Ball to Lamine. Lamine now to
I
Fermin.
think that's where I
Good
would
job
be
by
nervous as
Fermin.
an
Avoiding
Athletic
losing the
Club
ball.
fan, is that you
To
have had the
Cancelo.
pair of
Cancelo long ball to
opportunities. You know that
Rafinha.
Barcelona has
But
not
Unai Simon gets to that
created
ball first.
in normal Barcelona fashion in the final third, and that the fact that you haven't taken advantage of those
Long
chances,
ball now.
particularly in the second half.
Courtesí's got to get
You
to
just keep
first.
thinking at any time, particularly
Passes
with
it
those
back
subs
to
on from
Juan
Barcelona,
Garcia.
There's going to be a moment. But still, Barcelona have not been Barcelona
Pau
that we've
Cubarsí
seen
is
the
able
last
to intercept that.
several weeks, so
Pass to
it's a
Iñaki
huge
Williams with his head.
opportunity for Athletic Club to get that. As you mentioned, Rob, they
Georgie
haven't had
says
a
the
lot of
worst
good
thing is
fortune
that
against
until this
Barcelona
point,
in
the
recent
team
years.
reminds me of how Real Madrid play. Akublog says Juan Garcia is saving Barca again. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. This is why you sign world-class goalkeepers, because they can be the difference between winning a game
Remember, they
or
start this
losing
game
it.
tonight. Just a point
Fermin
ahead
now with the ball.
of Real Madrid,
Does a good
club
job
that many
spinning to get rid of
regard as
his
being in
mark. Gives it to
crisis
Casado.
at the moment.
Now to Eric. Eric to
How
Cubarsí.
many clubs would love to be a point out of the lead and consider that a crisis?
Almost the words of the Celta manager last night. In opposition.
Cubarsí to Casado. And Barca need to move this ball faster, bro. This whole pass the ball, then and Lamine. Another ball lost by Lamine. My God. Eddie Garcia now to Fermin. Fermin taking off.
Away goes Fermin Lopez.
Nobody there to help
bring
him.
Energy. And the referee stops the play, brings it back.
What is this dumbass ref doing now?
What I'm saying.
He stopped
And
the
why
play.
it took so long, unless we just didn't hear the whistle. But
Well, Casada is asking the same question. I don't think he heard the whistle. He was only a few feet away from the referee.
There was a crash between
Unless it was a precautionary, as they both
Casado and
shin
Juare
guard,
Gisal.
shinbone to shinbone.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Referee's decided the free
Juare
kick will go
Gisal.
to Athletic Club.
yeah, must have thought that Casado was the one committing the foul.
So it's going to be a free kick for Athletic Club. Long ball into the right side. Cancelo's there to intercept it. Lands to Rafinha. Now back to Cancelo. Oh, bad pass by Cancelo to
Casado
Casado,
doesn't
who
get
had
there.
3 people on him. Athletic Club win the ball. Careful,
And
careful,
the spare man
careful.
here passed it on the responsibilities.
Ooh.
Navarro across the face
Holy
of goal.
moly.
Cleared again.
Barcelona were
queuing
able
up
to
to
clear
take
this,
the
but that
chance
was a
there, but
really
they
bad,
couldn't make the right pass, and
really
now
bad pass
Barca
by
trying to
Cancelo to
counter-attack
Casado
with
down a dangerous zone where
Rafinha in the
Casado was
centre-forward
surrounded
role.
by 3 Athletic Club
Nothing
Bilbao
you enjoy more
players.
as a goalkeeper is when somebody is central and they
Pedri
pass
now
the
is
ball
fouled.
wide. I don't understand. You pass a ball wide.
Watchalong
if
says, I
it's a
think it's
simple
time to bring
tap-in.
Rooney for Lamine. Let's avoid
Otherwise,
Barca from
centrally,
getting
you
more
have
injuries.
So much more opportunity to score.
Yeah,
and
Lamine,
have
they've done
no
a really good
idea
job
what
shutting down
happened in
Lamine.
that attack with Athletic Club and why they made the decision.
Which
that they
obviously, you
did.
know, tells you most likely they're going to be able to shut down Rooney Bardarji, but, you know, at this point, might as well rest Lamine since it's not really working out for him.
If you're a socio of Barcelona or Athletic Club, this is agonising. I think from a neutral standpoint, not that we'll have that many when it comes to a game like this.
See,
it is an intriguing.
I'm going to eat me
study
some
of football
fruity
and tactics.
jellies from
to
Trader Joe's. They're delicious.
Seasoned
Check this
coaches
out.
trying to outthink, outfox
Focus.
each other.
There we go. Yeah.
Gubasi. Eric Garcia.
Wrong ball by Eric to Lamine.
Span back into the path of Lamine Yamal.
Lamine
Definitely
now.
in play.
Ooh,
Lamine
great pass by
crosses the ball.
Lamine
Good ball.
to
Good setup.
Lewandowski.
Good block from
Lewandowski with the shot, but it's blocked.
keeping out Lewandowski. First of all, I'm sure there'll be many shots at goal from the Polish legend.
Lamine now to Casado.
Casado.
That's a good attack by Barca finally.
Martin.
Now Cancelo on the left. Cancelo. Cancelo
Good
sends a
skills
cross,
by
but it's also
Cancelo.
cleared by the defense.
Digging in. Vivian.
All right, this is when it starts turning when things start turning around. I can feel it. I can feel it.
It was Gorosabo this time.
This is when Barca start turning things around. Let's go.
Had key challenges.
I can feel it.
One or two really,
I can
really
feel
important
it.
interceptions.
Here's
All right,
time
Lamine
and
Yamal in the
space.
box. Lamine
For
Yamal.
Lamine Yamal. Even on his
Seconds,
quietest
literally
night,
seconds
he
after I
kept
start
diving to the
saying
goal.
this is where Barcelona turned things around. I can feel it. And lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, Lamine Yamal in the box with his now famous
and you
curlers
miss
to
it.
the far post.
Magical.
Puts Barcelona ahead of
the mercurial
Athletic Club
teenager.
de Bilbao. It's Athletic Club 0, Barcelona 1. Lamine Yamal opens it up after what was really bad 65 minutes by Barcelona. That's the thing about having differential players on your squad like Lamine, is that they can change things around. And Pedri, man, this whole thing starts with Pedri, dribbles the ball, puts in an incredible pass to Lamine. Lamine controls inside the box by himself, no one around him. And then he puts that beautiful shot to the far post.
It is going to get better with
And
every
it's
replay
goal.
our Spanish director brings us here.
Pedri, ladies and gentlemen.
Spin,
Pedri
technique,
to Lamine.
accuracy,
The dynamic
precision.
duo. Two of the best players in the world.
Magnificent.
Put Barcelona ahead of
When he first hit
Athletic
it, Rob, I
Club.
thought he didn't give it enough.
Literally seconds after I was
He
saying,
left it too
I
far
can
out
feel
there.
it.
But
I can feel
absolute
it.
Perfection.
I told you I could feel it. I could feel it.
Taking off
I could
Rego.
feel Barcelona turning things around, and then lo and behold, Barcelona
Lesca.
scored. Now,
And Iñaki Williams
Barcelona's
has
going to
had
have to be
little
obviously
effect tonight, so they
cautious,
bring on their recognised
because Athletic
central
Club are going to
striker
be
and
looking for the
leading
response
scorer,
now.
Gurazeta.
So no mistakes. Also, we got to maintain the pressure, and we keep attacking, because obviously one goal
Changes
is not
will be
enough.
made for that Barcelona goal.
All right, Lamine Yamal now with the long pass that gets intercepted.
18 years of age, 19th goal
Ooh,
of the season.
Joao
and he's
Garcia.
also waiting with 14
Back control,
assists. His
throw in for
stats
Athletic Club.
are stupendous.
That ends up going out. It's going to be a goal kick for Barca. Edward says, did anyone count the Athletic backline? They dropped into a 6-man defensive line. J-Sack says, Pedri assist. Indeed.
How do you react if you're an Athletic supporter? You obviously don't want your team to have conceded, but they have seen something
Let's see. Now Pedri
pretty special.
building up from the back.
rugby.
Opens it up to Joao. I haven't said Joao in a while.
Not many
I know
there
some
with
people,
him.
I used to drive some people crazy.
What it goes
Stop
back
saying
to,
that.
Rob, is that
Fuck you.
really good
I keep
10-minute
saying it.
spell just before
Pedri now
conceding
with the
goal
ball.
from Athletic Club, and they didn't take advantage.
And my dog is still passed
They
out.
had
Wake up,
chances,
Marshall. We scored a goal,
didn't
buddy.
Score, and you just
He's like laying like right here, like right next to me.
in that moment where you know there's so much talent on the pitch.
Al Mallorca, I can hear the stadium. Oh, Lili. Oh, la la. Se del Barça. Al Mallorca. Oh, Lili. Oh, la la. Se del Barça. Al Mallorca. And the referee has blown the whistle, and he has called a foul on himself because he sucks. This ref sucks. No, I don't care about this. Fuck the ref.
Southampton go head-to-head tomorrow.
Oh man, look at Unai on the bench, poor guy. He got
in the afternoon. A London derby, West Ham United.
He got a boo-boo on his
Monday afternoon. West Ham against Brentford.
On his ankle.
You
see the crutches
here on ESPN.
B says, I know Lamine scored, but he needs to rest. Rooney in. Yeah, hopefully we can see Rooney. But I think probably we might need another goal before we can see Rooney come in. But no, I'll be down for Rooney. I'll be down for Rooney. Cross by Athletic Club to the box. Cleared by Pau Cuarci. Now Joao Cancelo has it. Joao Cancelo, great effort. Passing the ball to Pedri. Pedri beautifully gets rid of his marks by spinning, gives it to Fermin. Fermin pass to Lamine. Lamine now has gonna go 1v1. Lamine puts it to Rafinha. Rafinha! Bad control by Rafinha. The ball bounces, and that gives enough time to the Athletic Club defenders to get that ball from under Rafinha. But great attack by Barcelona, all starting with Pedri doing a masterful job getting rid of his mark. Passes it to Fermin. Fermin to Lamine. Lamine to Rafinha. And bad control by Rafinha, which causes him to lose the ball. But good effort in all, once again, starting with Pedri. Pedrinho! That would be his name if he was Brazilian.
That's the thing with great players.
Pedrinho do Brasil!
One moment of missed concentration, and
let's see.
Take advantage of it.
Oh, careful. Athletic Club now with the attack. They open it up to the right. Joao Cancelo's there for the mark. Cross it to the box. Oh, Joan Garcia, get up, get up, get up. Oh my God, really bad mistake by Joan Garcia. Hopefully nothing happens. But careful, the shot from outside the box. And it goes into the stands. Yo, really big mistake by Joan Garcia, who tried to go and catch the ball in the air, ends up falling, leaving his goal completely
you see that
abandoned.
Little run from Adama coming inside. And because of that, that allowed the space, and he was always scrambling to get back.
Yo, Adama, the way he slips, bro, he does the split. Banana split.
That he's coming back inside. You know
with some ice cream. Oh, careful, Athletic Club Bilbao. Whoa! Cross that goes out. Man, Athletic Club, bro, they're trying to...
They're not truly troubling Joan Garcia.
They showed that girl in the supporter stand. She's like, come on, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Has been pretty comfortable.
Corner kick for Athletic Club.
For Garcia to make the save.
Careful, 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 careful. There comes the cross, and it goes out. Yo, Athletic Club's just sending in cross after cross, and they're all awful. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's good, but what the fuck are they doing, man? If I was an Athletic Club fan right now, I'll be so mad. They've sent in so many crosses that went out.
And again, they're going for youth.
And we have Quarejizar coming out and Eder coming in. Man, I gotta say, Basque names are very interesting. Quarejizar. Lots of Unais also. Just like, you know, with Catalans, lots of Joans and lots of Jordis.
An attacking midfield player.
Batman says the girl is fine. And he says, forget a center back, let's spend it all on a striker. Dude, yeah, 100%. We need a striker bad. Bad. Like, it's at a point where I'm willing to donate money towards that effort. Like, be like, hey Barca, like I'll put it whatever you guys DB. Well, not whatever I got DB to, because I'm not a millionaire, but I'm willing to. Oh shit, Casado losing it in a bad area. Pedri recovers it, but Athletic Club has it again. We got another attack. Careful. Nice. Joan Garcia doing a good job there, winning that ball. Gives it to Rafinha. Rafinha has two guys on him. Man, Athletic Club, bro, their press is suffocating. Like as soon as a Barca player gets the ball, it's like there's at least 2 guys on him.
I don't understand this foul. I mean, Pedro's pushed so far back facing his own goal. I don't understand why you want to foul him in that situation.
Cancelo's on the ground.
Take any kind of pressure off.
Is Cancelo injured?
I think there's concern here from the Barcelona players for Casado. They're hoping it's just a case of cramp for.
Let's see, is Cancelo okay?
Playing time in recent weeks. He's only started 3 of the last 10 games.
I think he's fine. I think he was just cramping up. Araujo's wearing a full kit, so it looks like Araujo's coming in anytime, any second now. Araujinho. That would be his name if he was Brazilian. Nice. Oh, Cancelo sends the ball but falls. Offside on Lamine.
Well, but we've seen Barca, we've seen Garcia, we've seen those guys, slide in.
Where they're not even gonna let the play.
When needed, so it wouldn't.
Oh yeah, Lamine is super offside.
Just couldn't get back. Good job from
super offside.
Push that line.
Offside. Cancelo intercepting the ball. Good job by Cancelo. Cancelo with the ball now. Cancelo. Cancelo loses the ball and then tries to get a foul, but the referee doesn't bite.
More space and opportunities for Barcelona on the counter.
Let's see. Careful. That's definitely an offside on Athletic Club.
Good run by Navarro.
Yeah, that was definitely an offside.
The initial.
You ain't fooling no one, son.
Yeah, the initial one was.
That was offside. Gary.
Gorizeta was, and that was arguably.
Yep, he was on.
Man, I'm craving some oxtail. You guys had oxtail? Oxtail's delicious. They make some bomb oxtail in Basque Country.
Barcelona making.
I love oxtail.
Is definitely coming on. There seems to be some confusion amongst the Barcelona
I
players.
want oxtail.
As to who's going off. Casado gives
I want oxtail.
The referee.
I haven't had lunch, so that's why I'm hungry.
Midfield. Yeah, I think it's more of a
so it looks like Casado is coming off the field.
Then who's going to get shuffled around?
Not a good second half by Casado.
As mentioned, there's a few injuries in the back line.
And Ronald Araujo is coming in, otherwise known as Araujinho. That's his Brazilian name. Araujo do Brasil. Araujinho, who gets the captain armband from Rafinha. Rafinha do Brasil. All right, now it's going to be.
Garcia's moved into midfield.
All right, so it looks like Cancelo is on the right now. Araujo and Cuarci are the 2 center backs. And Eric Garcia has moved to the defensive mid. But who's our left back? Oh, Maldini. Maldini's moved to the left back. Oh, great ball by Maldini to Rafinha. Oh, a little bit too long. Unai Simon gets there first. So we have a switch in the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. We have now Cancelo as our right fullback and Maldini as our left fullback. Araujo and Cuarci as our 2 center backs. And then Eric Garcia has moved to the defensive mid right next to Pedri. I like the switch. I think it's going to give us a more solidity, more control in the midfield.
The boss of Athletic Club. He's met them 19 times and only ever won once.
Let me
of those
switch
19
this
matchups.
out.
Well, to his
Araujo
credit, there's
came in
probably
for whom? For Casado, right?
A lot of teams that have that situation, but yeah, that I'm sure is frustrating.
Tengo una vaca lechera. No es una vaca cualquiera. There we go.
Navarro.
Oh. All right, we're about to enter the 80th minute of the match. Eddie getting his wish, saying Araujo for Casado, put Eric at CDM. And that's exactly what Flick did. Flick was watching my stream, read your comment. You see that TV screen in front of the bench? That's not for tactics. That's because Flick is watching the stream, saw Eddie's comment and said, great fucking idea.
Dan Thomas with Anime
Paul says, I don't agree with playing Lamine for 90 minutes.
Luis Garcia.
Or Paulo, sorry, not
taking
Paul.
an elevated
Paulo.
view of the game. And expert Moreno,
yeah, Lamine needs to come off already.
who is never short of a forthright view.
Let's see. Oh, no, wait, he can't come off. That's it. It's 5 substitutions. We did all 5.
Again.
We brought in Pedri,
Rosetta just strayed offside.
Araujo, Lewy, Coutinho,
who started from deep.
and Lewy. Did I say Lewy? Lewy, Coutinho,
Martin.
Pedri, Araujo, and... Who's the other one? Why am I blanking? Oh, Fermin. So yeah, 5 substitutions all spent. So we won't be able to see Rooney Bardarji as Athletic Club are fighting for the ball. And it's a foul on Athletic Club. Looks like Eddie Garcia got slapped in the face. Looks like Eddie Garcia hit him in the face.
Doesn't take the pain away, of course, from Eric Garcia.
It was a little elbow to the neck, I think.
The referee saw that as fit to call as
They're
a foul.
showing the goal there. Great diagonal pass by Pedri to Lamine. Lamine with the exquisite control and even better shot.
Scoring. I think it's a lot more than that when it's at the magic wand of the left foot of Lamine Yamal.
Well, I think it's 13% because most players it would be about 3.
Let's see.
And
Araujo
for
sends a
him,
long
it's
ball
probably more
to
like 25, but the average is 13.
the outside.
So they're giving him 13.
To the out of bounds. Oh no, it's gonna be Barca's ball. It was to Rafinha, but looks like it might have bounced off Athletic Club Bilbao player last second, last touch. Rafinha with the throw in. We need another go.
Barcelona looking to make it 6 successive wins against Athletic Club. Keeping their 4-point advantage over Real Madrid at the top of the table.
My phone.
The intention now is not to suffer any more injuries and keep something in reserve for the Champions League.
Oh man, they stole one of my gold fragments on my game. Not cool. Not cool. Hey. I am gonna send this truck. There we go. All right, Cancelo now to Pedri. Pedri to Kouarsi. Kouarsi to Maldini. Maldini back to Kouarsi.
I think since the subs have come on, Barcelona's done a really good job of kind of taking the sting out of the match and taking the crowd out.
In other news, my beard is back.
Athletic Club had that moment before.
That was fast, right?
10-minute spell where they
Billy Mack says, without Lamine playing all 90, we don't win this game.
Yeah. The goal came, and then you thought, okay, where's the response?
But he definitely needs some rest. I mean, he can't. We already spent all the substitutions. Long ball, and Unai Simon gets to it first. As we are now in the 83rd minute. Looks like Athletic Club are running out of gas. It's kind of like I predicted. You know, they had such an intense press that I said eventually they're gonna run out of gas, and that's what it looks like. Athletic Club are no longer as suffocating with their press. So I think this is the moment for Barcelona to take advantage of the exhaustion setting in on Athletic Club Bilbao players. Maldini slips.
No future or career at Barcelona.
God damn it!
He's now one of
Careful.
the of the boss.
Woo! Juan Garcia
leaves it for his
coming off his line.
Decisive goalkeeping from Joan
to
Garcia.
Get to that cross, that dangerous cross.
I talked about it earlier when Garcia was able to come out strong to the near post.
Man, Juan Garcia phenomenal today. Phenomenal. Oh, and now Fermin Lopez getting fouled.
You look up and you see you have a clear path. And it makes that so much easier than if there's a player flashing where they think that just a touch leaves you in no man's land.
Man, we need a goal. We need a goal. This is the time for Barca to take advantage of the fact that Athletic Club are running out of gas.
Well, a quick scour of the results for Barcelona this season. They haven't had a 1-0 success in any of the La Liga or Champions League games, or indeed the Copa del Rey.
Sheesh! Bad pass by, was it Pedri or Eric?
Athletic Club. And they are the kind of team that always gives something.
Man, Barcelona have been losing balls in dangerous areas that entire game.
Yeah,
how has Athletic Club not scored a goal? I have no idea, because we've lost balls in some very dangerous areas that entire
time to
match.
try to play out of the back and the right time just to put your foot through it. And
Ball losses like that
was the time.
cannot happen against stronger opponents, man. We're lucky that Athletic Club are trash, but you can't be losing balls in dangerous areas like that. Oh, foul.
Okay, there's a stray arm in there.
Foul on who?
It's
On Lewy?
Lewandowski, who's apologetic,
Batman.
but he's going to
Batman.
be in trouble.
Lewy's mask looks goofy. Because it's not like your typical mask that covers the whole,
Of the
you know, eyes and
explanation.
nose area. It's kind of like has these huge openings.
Yeah, I'm
Most
with
it looks more like Robin's
Yeah,
mask.
Bit of a delayed reaction from Gorosabel, wasn't it?
Yeah, Lewandowski was the one being
So
fouled.
instead of Batman, it's
and he didn't even catch him in the face.
Robin is such a weak sauce superhero.
And I think in the end, Lewandowski got the foul, but I think advantage was probably
Billy
the
Mack
better-
says, glad
the better
to see the
decision.
beard back. Thank you, my friend. The only thing is it's itchy. It always happens to me when I shave and the beard goes back, it gets itchy.
Closed
Nice.
down by Guruzeta.
Throw in for Barcelona is going to be Araujo. Damn, bro, chill.
Guruzeta losing his
Guruzeta getting all mad
Referee
because
diplomatically turning his back
the
on
ref
him
gave the
with a
throw in for
deaf
Barca.
ear.
It's like, chill, bro. It's not like you just got a penalty against you in the last
Time is
minute
on the side
that
of
you're drawn.
Barcelona. They have been sweeping aside the opposition in recent weeks.
Nice.
With threes
Pedri
and
wins the
fours.
ball. Lamine sends a long ball to
Rafinha
Rafinha.
waiting for any miscommunication
But
or
it gets
mistake, but
intercepted.
they keep their discipline
And
again.
now it's going to be a counter-attack by Athletic Club. Be careful. Long
Has he
ball.
gone a little bit early
I think
here?
he was
Bellingham
offside there.
Steadies himself, has support.
Yeah, it was definitely
It's on
offside.
set. And the referee
It was definitely offside.
indicates the offside.
Who said the offside
The
trap
line
doesn't
doesn't
work?
look
Athletic Club have been caught in so many offsides this game.
But he's offside, clearly.
It's crazy. Let me see if they have that stat up yet. How many offsides has Athletic Club fallen into? Offsides, 7 offsides for Athletic Club. Remember when like Madrid had like 14 and most of them were Mbappe's?
Valverde, popular in both cities
Fucking Mbappe.
as a player and the manager for both Barcelona and Athletic Club. He was known as the Ant.
Let me
his playing
see. Today showed why Barca should not sign
He's
Rashford. He's a lot
industrious
like
in
Olmo,
midfield.
lack of consistency. That's what I've been saying, man. People don't listen.
Here is
People don't
Navarro.
listen. And then eventually they learn and say, oh, man, Mo was right. Xavi did
Adama.
suck as a coach. Eric Garcia is good as a
Navarro.
defender. Rafinha was terrible those first 2 seasons. People don't listen, man. People don't listen.
Here's Vivian.
Olmo is overrated
Barcelona's turn to
and inconsistent.
Sit back. drop
Rashford
deep,
is also inconsistent.
and
Ferran
absorb
Torres
the
cannot
pressure
be our
from the
starting
home
9.
team.
And so
Hanging on
many
for a 1-0 success.
controversial takes that are not really controversial.
Against Atletico Madrid.
Oh, long pass to
So the key
Rafinha that
pass
gets
for
intercepted.
Gonzalo read it again. He's had an excellent game in the
Yes.
problematic right back position for Athletic Club.
Lamine Yamal intercepting that
But
pass.
also I
Good
think
job.
the-
Passes it back to
The
Araujo.
long passing out of the
We're
back
coming
hasn't
towards the
been
end of the
as
match.
precise as it's needed to be from
Whoa.
Barcelona, and because
was a
of
bad
that,
ball by-
it's, interceptions
Oh,
like that.
I'm surprised that
on
ball
a
did not
different
go
day
out.
when the pass is better.
Athletic Club
Rafinha
definitely running out of
screwed
gas, man.
because
Look
it
how much
hasn't
they've
been.
slowed down.
So often, Athletic Club has been able to have the player come up with the key challenge, and we saw that.
Let's see, now
Pedri
Pedri-
for the first time.
Oh, Athletic Club Bilbao win that ball.
Taking a gamble, going
Careful.
hunting for the ball there is
Careful.
Vesca, and it works out for him as
Oh,
well.
he tries the shot
Shoots
from
his
outside the
demand and a
box
poor
and
shot
sends
from
the ball
Oyan
flying.
Sanset.
Yeah, you mentioned his goal scoring. Just
Athletic
hasn't
Club
been
now
as
are getting desperate.
clean as it was last season. And
Just sending crosses into the
There's a good
box.
example.
They go out flying. Shots from outside the
The man
box.
they're
They go
missing,
out
the Spain
flying.
international, Nico Williams.
They're out
They
of
say
gas.
he's improving. He's getting
They're slowed
closer
down
to
a lot.
fitness.
They're getting
Certainly was
desperate.
want to see him, starring
And like
for
I
Spain
said,
at the
this
World
is
Cup
the
finals
moment that
in
Barcelona should take advantage of
States,
and just put that
Canada,
nail in the
Mexico
coffin.
in the summer.
Score the second goal.
Sensibly, they've taken him out of the firing line as a young man
Oh,
still
fuck.
developing.
Barcelona cannot even
But how they're
keep
missing
the
him and
ball
his threat of
for more than
goals.
2 passes, man.
well, you heard conversations about Lamine Yamal, that he'd been battling through injury, and
Let's see,
He's
Athletic
now
Club now. Ball into the box. It's going to go out.
Playing again because he feels
Batman
right
says,
to
is
be able
Nico
to do
injured?
what he
Because I
wants to
haven't
do.
heard of him since he rejected
I think
Barca.
Nico
Yeah,
was
he's been
doing the
injured
same
for
thing. I
quite
think
some
he was
time.
playing because
He was
felt
kind of dealing with
needed
pubalgia,
to,
so he's
but
on
he
and
just-
off, on and off,
he
and
just
now he's
wasn't
been
fit
injured for
enough
quite
to
some time.
perform. And they took him out, and we'll see if he's able to.
Akumlang says,
come
should
back
Barca
from this
bring back
injury and have a
Virgili?
great end of the season.
Not at the end of this season. I mean, yeah, he's had his moments here and there, but I don't think it's enough to justify bringing him back because we would have to sign him. You know, he's not on loan.
So we're now into 5 minutes of additional time.
All right, so the ref has given 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes. Barcelona cannot lose focus. We need to close this match. We need to get this victory. We need those 3 points.
Stadium early, no matter what's happening to their
So
team.
Barcelona have to be
They're trying to become
vigilant.
the 12th man for Athletic Club as they surge forwards. Hit with hope into the area.
Oh my God. Great
Well, he
pass
did the right
into the
thing,
box,
but
and
not
Navarro
quite the
hits it,
technique that was required.
but it goes out.
Promising, though.
It was. We've seen a lot of poor crosses.
That was a really good
Athletic
shot, by
Club.
the way. I mean,
There's a
it lacked
really
accuracy,
nice
but that was a
ball.
very
Look,
difficult shot.
It's still going to take something special. And
You know,
Navarro
first touch
strikes it
like
well,
that.
but always going wide.
Gonna be a goal kick for Barcelona. 4 minutes left
You can see the Barcelona
out of the 5
man
added
is the one
minutes.
that's rolling the ball around the 18-yard
Jesus,
box of the
man.
pack. Even Barcelona.
There we go.
launching
Fermin
it
Lopez
forward
now pushing forward. The
Keeper to
ball gets the
centre
ball taken
forward
away from
ideally.
him. Dude, it's like
Now
we
Athletic
cannot
Club
keep the ball.
digging in.
It's like the ball is... You know how when you
forwards,
play, the floor is lava?
Down on the ground. It's
Well,
an
these players are
exhaustive
playing
win
like
for
the ball
Barcelona
is
after
lava
the
or hot
game
potato.
against Atletico Madrid, where they
It's
kept
like they just cannot keep the
absolutely
ball for more than
every
2
ounce
touches.
of energy.
Lamine, go pressure, bro. Don't track back. Go pressure. Don't let them cross the middle field like that. I hate when...
Here's Adama.
Careful. Cross into the middle.
Little flick on.
Careful.
Falls kindly for
There comes Sunset on the
Sunset.
right. Sends across into the
He
box.
picks out near
Ooh!
post. Gurazeta
It's
tried to
connected by...
flick it in midair. Barcelona packing the
By
18-yard
Gurazeta, but
box.
thankfully
Pedri
Barcelona are
finds
able to clear it now.
makes time
Pedri has
and
3
space.
guys on him. It's the ball taken away from him.
You saw it.
Athletic
Pedri
Club
did.
not
Pedri's
giving
on
up.
the floor.
And now it's going to
Bodies
be
all
a
over the
foul.
place. It's Eric Garcia
Oh no, it was
who's in
Eddie
the wars
Garcia, not
again.
Pedri, who got fouled. Going to be a yellow
The referee
card.
showing the yellow card to Vivian.
And every time the referee blows something, Athletic Club Bilbao players act like someone just shot their mother or something. Vivian is so mad.
He'll look surprised and he'll be upset as well that it means that Athletic Club are losing the momentum. This was that
Ooh.
touch and a brilliant block by Kubasi.
That was a block by Kubarsi, man.
Well.
Great block by Kubarsi. Kubarsi has had a lot of good saves this match. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. We've added time as Juan Garcia is going to take the free kick.
Boise, Idaho, isn't
Sends
it,
a long
JC?
ball
Yes.
into Athletic Club Bilbao's
Yes,
third.
Big basketball.
Ball's being disputed back and
The
forth.
USL team having their first match
Athletic Club win it.
today.
Oh, Eric Garcia with the nasty tackle. Referee says it's not a foul.
Let's hope it's as entertaining
Play
as
on.
this.
Lamine Yamal now
Big
driving the
goes to
ball all the
Lamine
way
Yamal,
to the
who's
right.
Wonder goal is the difference between the
And
two
Lamine
teams.
Yamal
He's
loses the
taking it
ball
to
and
the
it's
corner
going to
flag,
be a throw in.
teasing the Athletic players.
The stadium is mad at the referee.
Athletic supporters.
Joao Cancelo ball to throw into Araujo. Barca now just wasting time to Kubarsi.
Most of the
Kubarsi
time
to Maldini.
Will be centered on the
Maldini
referee
all
who
the way
chose
back to
not
Juan.
to send off Kubasi.
Juan Garcia with the long ball.
Well, it appeared it was a one-on-one with the keeper.
Lamine
Had
Yamal
he
is
not
there. Lamine Yamal wins it.
the
Lamine
Athletic
Yamal.
striker. Here
Lamine
goes
Yamal sends a
Lamine
cross.
Yamal.
But Unai
Simon,
Simon
good
gets to it
goalkeeping.
first. Unai
Less
Simon
than a
gets up
minute
really
remaining.
quick.
They've
They're
got
trying to get a
full
counter attack
steam
through.
ahead for Athletic
Careful.
Club.
We got 40
Yeah,
seconds
Rob,
left.
there's no question that there's two
It's going to
big
be a
tough
throw in
moments
for
in the
Athletic
match.
Club.
Obviously, the Lamine Yamal wonder goal, but then that decision of a yellow card instead of a red, where it looked like it was a clear challenge on the last man, denying
Let's
a
see.
goal-scoring
Nice.
chance.
Good job. by Ferran, winning that ball in the middle of the field, gives it to Lamine. Lamine has 4 guys on him. Sends it back to Ferran. Barcelona is just like having Athletic Club Bilbao players chase them. Araujo to Cancelo. They're just burning the clock now. Cancelo back to Araujo. Araujo to Joan Garcia. Joan Garcia long ball to Maldini. Maldini sends a long ball, and the referee blows the whistle. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. The match is over. Athletic Club de Bilbao 0, Barcelona 1. Barcelona take home 3 very important points, and we are still in the lead. 4 points clear of Real Madrid, who won their respective match yesterday against Celta Vigo. Overall, a pretty shitty match by Barcelona, where they had to face off against a very asphyxiating press by Athletic Club de Bilbao that Barcelona did not know how to get from under. But thanks to a brilliant play by Pedri, who put a diagonal pass to Lamine Yamal in the box, and a brilliant control and finish by Lamine Yamal, gave us the win and the only goal of the match. Not a good match by Barca, but these are the kind of matches that you have to win. You know, we just came back from the second leg of the Copa del Rey final, where the players gave it their all their energy. And they were tired, exhausted. There were a lot of rotations to make up for that exertion. We have a Champions League match a few days away. So this was definitely a very, very difficult match. But given the circumstances, Barcelona was still able to get the victory. And again, these are the kind of matches that mean the difference between being champion and being not. Because these kind of matches, every team is going to face them off. You know, a match that you come off after playing some exhausting match right before, and you have another big match right after it. That's going to happen a lot with these crazy calendars. And while the difference between the team that becomes a champion and the team that doesn't is that the team that does is able to pull victories off in these very difficult matches, no matter how ugly that victory is, because this was a very ugly victory by Barcelona, but nonetheless a victory. We get to stay on top, 4 points clear, and of course we get to look forward to that Champions League match against Newcastle on Tuesday. Let's do a few more comments, and then we'll end the live stream. And then, of course, I'm gonna take like 30 minutes or an hour off just to, you know, think about what I just saw, analyze it, and then give you a more rational, if you want to put it that way, analysis in a post-match live analysis. Let's see, where did we leave off? Billy Mack says, Robin makes sense. Clement says, Madrid is not best team, but Barcelona carrying Super Cup, and we need to carry La Liga. Amen, my friend. Suzanne says, Mystical Spooks Expeditions on YouTube. I don't know what that means. Batman says, is Nico injured? Because I haven't... Oh, wait, I had already responded to that. Sean says, we need to play with more energy and intensity against Newcastle. Hopefully, we get a good result. Yeah. I mean, today, there was just no way. So many rotations, so many tired legs. There was no way tomorrow today we could play with more energy. So this is actually a great result because, again, this is the difference between champions and non-champions, is the ability to still win these matches where you're playing like shit, where you're tired, where you're exhausted, and where you have another important match coming up pretty soon. Barca Mama says, not exactly beautiful football, but I'll take it. Amen. Sometimes you got to pull these ugly victories like that. And Boca says, poor performance, but I'll take it. Agreed. Rice Stan says, dreadful game, but I will cut them some slack because of the Atletico game. Agreed, my friend, 100%. Edward says, wasn't the rule in La Liga that if studs make contact with the Achilles, it was an automatic red card? That was 2 or 3 years ago, I think, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't even know what the rules are, because these refs, they rule so many different things that I don't understand what's a handball. I don't understand what's a penalty. I don't know what a foul is. I don't know anything, thanks to these refs. William says, honestly, I don't like it today that Flick refused to change Yamal on for Newcastle on Tuesday. I mean, look, if Flick chose to keep Lamine is because, remember, these players, they undergo physical stress tests before every match where they see your muscles, how well they are and how they respond. And look, if Flick played them for 90 minutes is because they did a stress test and they realized that Lamine was totally fine, that he could still play. So Ayusha says, ugly victories are necessary at this stage of the season. Everyone is tired and not 100%, especially after the Athletic game. 100% agree with you, my friend. Very ugly victory, but hey, you have to pull off these victories, right? You can't play beautiful football every single match. You're going to have matches like this one where you're tired, you're exhausted, but you still need the victory, and you have to be able to dig deep and get the victory. That's exactly what we did today. William says we didn't play well today at all, but win is a win. And Bito said we need a new 9 ASAP. Osimhen, Alvarez, whoever. We do need a 9. We can't afford Osimhen. We can't afford Alvarez. And plus Alvarez is not a 9. And Gray says too much back pass, not good. Agree, my friend. Very, very bad ball movement by Barcelona. Plus, they couldn't even keep the ball to begin with. I mean, every 2 or 3 passes, they would lose the ball. They lost the ball in very dangerous areas. I mean, we're lucky we didn't get scored on because, wow, that was some pretty poor effort as far as maintaining the ball. And we still had 70% possession, which is crazy. Billy Mack says, let's go indeed. And on that note, I will end this live stream. Thank you guys for joining me on yet another watch along. Today we got to see Barcelona beat Athletic Club Bilbao 0-1. Not the kind of match we would have liked to see. That the kind of victory that I expected. I thought it was going to be a bigger margin, but 3 points, very important victory. We're 4 points. They're clear at the head of La Liga table. And of course, we'll get to look forward to the Newcastle match on Tuesday. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned to the channel because in an hour or so, I will be doing a more detailed analysis of what we just saw today. So I will see you guys in post-match live analysis. And as always, be scarce.